What up, what up, what up, what up? Waiting for Meech to come in. Go, hey, hey, hey. Psst. You're gonna not give me a kiss before you go to bed? Wow. You didn't even want to give me a kiss. I love you. I tried telling you not to even lay down in my bed, but you didn't listen to me, because why would you listen to me? Waiting for Mitchell to show up. Pansexuals are just pedos. Stupid. I don't know. I'm guessing they fuck pans too. It's in the name, pansexuals. They must fuck pans. Frying pans. Peter Pan. Silly. Trump signs sweeping tariffs. An expected hike in vehicle prices will hit American consumers so fast and so hard that even better off clients would not be able to keep an eye on the spike, a Pennsylvania car dealership told CNN. Trump would impose 25 tariffs on all foreign automobiles in what he calls a horrendous imbalances that impacts the country's industrial base and puts national security at risk. What? That's no. David Keller, president of David Auto Group, said a $30,000 car may become $375,000, meaning that his clients could have to pay out $175 more a month. Jesus. I think his math's a little wrong there, but I know I love this. Republicans joint Democrats in Senate vote to rescind Trump's Canada tariffs. The resolution that would block tariffs passed 51-48 in Senate in votes that show Republican unease over president's plan. Several Republican senators joined Democrats to pass a resolution that would block Trump's tariffs on Canada, a rare rebuke of the president's trade policies just hours after he announced plans for sweeping import taxes on some of the country's largest trading partners. In a 51-48 vote for Republicans, Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, and both Kentucky senators Mitch McConnell and Rand Paul defied Trump's pressure campaign and support the measure. Democrats used the procedural maneuver to force a vote on the resolution, which would terminate the national emergency on fentanyl Trump is using to justify tariffs on Canada. While Trump's sweeping new tariffs introduced in the White House Rose Garden ceremony on Wednesday did not include additional levies on Canada, the Senate vote amount to be significant bipartisan condemnation of the president's escalating global trade war, while allies and enemies alike. Tariffs will hurt our families. Canada is not the enemy, the Democratic Senator Tim Kaine, the bill's sponsor, said on the floor of speech on Wednesday. That's not label an ally as an enemy. Let's not impose punishing costs on America's families at a time they can't afford it. Let's not hurt American small businesses. Let's not make our national security investment in ships and subs more expensive. Republicans have expressed varying degrees of unease over Trump's clampdown on free trade. Once a pillar of conservative orthodoxy. No shit. That's what I always say. What happened to the free trade? Thought we were all for free trade, and yet nobody is. It's kind of funny how that happens. Kind of funny how that happens. Put me in a shitty spot. The Senate's legislation has practically no chance of passing the Republican-controlled House by being signed by Trump, but it shows the limits of Republican support for Trump's vision of remaking the United States economy by restricting free trade. Many economists are warning that the plan could cause an economic contraction, and the GOP senators are already watching with unease as Trump upends the United States' relationships with the rest of the world. Before the vote, the Senate Majority Leader John Thune of South Dakota urged Republicans to oppose the resolution, arguing that the tariffs were needed to ensure that President Trump has the tools to combat the flow of fentanyl from all directions. I bet that's why. I bet. In a post on social media platform Truth Social, sent just before 1 Eastern on Wednesday, Trump assailed the four GOP senators who had expressed opposition to this tariffs, imploring them to get on the Republican bandwagon for a change and fight the Democrats' wild and flagrant push to not penalize Canada for the sale into our country of large amounts of fentanyl. He vowed not to sign the measure if it reaches his desk, of course. Defending her vote, Collins said that the tariffs would hurt American families in her state of Maine, which shares a large border with Canada. The price hike that will happen. Oh, what up? What up?
Sorry, just finish up one of my videos.
You're all good, brother. I was just fucking reading about some Republicans with some backbones.
Yeah, I was really surprised that Brad Schimmel actually conceded with honor.
Well,
I was actually expecting him to throw a fucking hissy fit.
I mean, I get it, but he lost by 10 points.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't even that close. Like, if it would have been like a point, I guarantee you would
have
fucking thrown up their hands.
And then his fucking, all of his fans were booing him too for doing that. It's like, dude, he's actually showing somewhat respect. So I guess I got to give it to him to show at least some sort of dignity, some humility.
Who would have thought when you just accept?
But he's still an asshole.
No, I get that, but it's just funny. Like, we have so small expectations that just when they give up power, we applaud them. Like, hey, you did what you're supposed to do. Yeah. Nice. Who would have thought? No, I was reading about there was four Republican senators voted against the tariffs today.
And nice. And actually, they're actually starting to grow backbones.
That's what I'm saying. They actually won the Democrats won the vote today because of that. They won 51 to 48.
Nice.
To turn down.
Yeah, things are changing.
Well, because the thing is, because I was listening to Rand Paul talk about it. He was talking about the last time when McKinley did this. He's like, the Republicans lost everything, all political power because of this, because people don't like tariffs because it fucking costs them too much money and shit. It's like, he's looking at it as a long-term political gain. He's like, no, if I agree with this now, then people are going to be like, oh, you like tariffs. And they're going to it's going to fuck Kentucky up. And he doesn't want to have to pay for it politically. He's trying to push himself away at these people. Basically. Yeah, it was both senators from Kentucky, one from Maine, and one from, where's the other one? Alaska.
And Trump is pissed off at Maine.
No, I know he's been pissed off at Maine, but yeah, now even their senators fucking, who's on his side says nope.
Yeah, nope. We see what you're really doing. Go fuck yourself.
Pretty much.
We don't want a revolution because we're gonna die.
Right. Also, they're
gonna come for our heads.
I gotta give you props now. You guys stopped him. You guys stopped Elon Musk. That was nice too. Thank you, Wisconsin.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I know.
I know.
Now maybe we can actually get legalized weed.
Right. True. I mean, you guys are supposed to get it like in like a year or two. That was the last prediction, but I mean that was a while ago now. So I mean, who knows what's happening now? But
yeah, that was freaking. Ron Johnson was being an asshole.
Mm-hmm. This summer, me and my girlfriend are gonna go to Europe. Just booked it.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go fucking see. I'm gonna go see where what's the name was Leonardo da Vinci's house.
I think neat.
I think that's where I'm. Oh, I do. And then you get to look at all of his inventions. You get to look at like, like the old, like the modern recreation of them and see what they look like and act like.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be cool. Can't wait for that.
I was happy when I saw her win. I'm like, yes, now things can actually start changing.
All right. Well, again, it's just you don't have unchecked. You can't just give all your power to one person. Like that's my whole thing. And it's like, fuck, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't even care who you are. It's just you're not. America's not supposed to be ran that way.
Oh no, it was never meant to be.
Ooh, judge dismisses Eric Adams' case and says it cannot be brought up again, defying Trump's DOJ. Ooh, I like that too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see that fucking psychotic cunt, fucking Pam Bondi's trying to put the death sentence to
Yeah,
Luigi.
Yeah, of course.
You know, if you do that, you're gonna die too.
It's one of those things that like these people don't even realize. Like a lot of Republicans actually support him too. So it's like you're gonna be hurting your constituents. Like you're hurting your own constituents and your own voting base. Like I said, I think that's why some Republicans are starting to break away from Trump's plans and stuff. They're like, if this goes like I think it's gonna go, and it goes really bad, these people aren't gonna vote for me again. So I need to like distance myself a little bit.
Yeah, no shit. Oh wow, the Lincoln Party actually talked someone on Fox News. That's actually surprising. They allow them to.
Who talked?
Oh, the Lincoln Project.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't mind the Lincoln Project. They're like old
Yeah.
Republicans. I can live with that.
They at least have some sense of decency.
Right.
Oh, Jasmine Crockett, God, she is a fucking badass.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like it, and I get it to an extent, but the thing.
No, Jasmine Crockett, who's just telling them both to shut the fuck up because I will not shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, my thinking is, like, have we heard Trump's rhetoric and shit? He doesn't say nice things, so why are people getting their arms up in a bunch when she says,
Yeah.
oh, like, I agree, they're not good things to say, but, like, you didn't care when your guy was fucking saying the most asinine, retarded shit in the world. So, like, why do you care now?
Exactly.
Like, don't
get... Oh, because it's against your party.
Correct. Yeah.
That's why. Oh, yep. I could swing the shit, but I can't take it.
Oh, what was it? I was reading something.
Typical bullies.
You know what 2 countries we haven't imposed tariffs on yet so far? North Korea and Russia. Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
I'm just saying, like, isn't that kind of weird? Like,
it doesn't surprise me.
The only 2 countries we haven't imposed tariffs on yet are the 2 that are fucking dictatorially ran and shit. Fuck, man. No, there's fucking...
Yeah, that's...
I still can't believe people are fucking 100% against due process for people in America. That just baffles me. I was arguing with people yesterday about that for like an hour and a half. It's like, I don't get you people. How do you guys not want due process? Well, they're illegal. How do you know they're illegal?
Yeah.
I don't know. Exactly.
Yeah, you don't... Yeah.
Like, why would you ever trust just the president saying these are... Like, I don't even care who the president is. Like, you just trust a guy. The guy says this, and you're like, yep. No evidence. Huh? Okay. Oh, man. So confusing to me. The world we live in.
Yeah, I'll never fucking understand it.
Oh, another big thing is yesterday with those special elections, that Mike Waltz, the guy that fucking leaked all the shit, right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
His seat was up for grabs, whatever, for a special election because he became whatever, and he won it. What was it? So what? November's like 3 months ago. So 3 months ago he won it by 30 points. Yesterday they only won it by like 8.
Really?
So the Dems have made up 20 points in that county or whatever. Just since the election. So like I said, in 3 months.
Yep, they're starting. They're getting into the find out stage.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
You guys are fucking stupid.
It just gives me big hope now for fucking the midterms where they can fucking the blue wave can come and just take it over.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for now.
And hoping that Trump and all of his bullshit gets fucking impeached once more of the Republicans start to wake up and start realizing.
Yeah, I can't remember how many you need to have an impeachment. I think it's 60% of the vote. I don't think anybody's ever actually. I don't think anybody's ever actually been impeached and lost.
Nope, not that I know of.
The only person that would have been whatever his name, but he quit. Nixon.
Yeah, Nixon would have.
Yeah, I'm saying he's the only person. Yeah, you have to have 2/3 of the vote, so you need 67 votes, 66 votes. That's 2/3. So either way,
Yeah, Putin also needs to be shot. They need to figure out where he is, and
who?
his top brass just needs to shoot him. Putin.
Oh, Putin. I know. See, the thing is, I think Russia knows that they can't do that because if they do that kind of shit, dude, it's over. Like their economy is gonna collapse. The second that this war ends, they're done.
Yeah. Well, maybe they shouldn't have started it. Yeah. No.
Oh, I mean, I agree. I'm not having sympathy. I'm just saying, but they also understand that
Yeah.
they can't quit. If they quit, the economy collapses, and then everybody's gonna die.
Yeah. It's a risk we're willing to take.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Ugh. So, what'd you been up to today? You worked.
I worked today.
I was say yesterday was your day off, right?
No, somebody actually rented out the place for a celebration of life remembrance for somebody.
Oh, okay.
So we just like a buffet thing. It was I pretty much just twiddle my damn thumbs all day for the most part.
Yeah,
Deep cleaning here and there.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all right.
I was
At
like,
least you're busy
whoop-de-doo.
for a minute.
Yeah.
Ooh. On my birthday, there's a time capsule supposed to be opened in where? The city of Framingham, wherever the fuck that is.
I'm gonna guess England.
Yeah, me too. They put a time capsule there in 1994 in October. It's supposed to be efforts to eliminate racism, stereotyping, and discrimination. Same shit we're doing now. It's supposed to be open this October.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's still relevant.
We were trying to do it for so long. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking silly.
Just humans are stupid.
Like I said, people just don't like change or like things they don't understand or know. It's like, oh, this person looks different.
Yeah,
than me.
kill what you don't understand.
Basically, that's what I'm saying. Like, this person looks different than me, therefore they must be bad, right? Or whatever.
Mhm.
You know, like, fuck, man. It's not how it has to be, bro. Not how it has to be.
No, it's really not, but people think it is because that's how they get taught. And it's just like, dude, no, really,
No.
it doesn't.
I know. It is stupid. Ugh. Even though, realistically, I've had more problems with fucking redneck fucking white people.
Yeah, no shit. They're the worst.
They're pretty fucking bad.
It's just like, dude, shut the fuck up before you get fucking stabbed. It's like nobody wants to hear your racist rhetoric anymore.
Right? Dude, I hear it I see it and read it all the time, man. It's just like, wow. I see it all the time. Earlier today, I was listening to fucking people talk about how fucking, what was it, pansexuals and shit. Oh, they're just fucking, they're just kid fuckers, just closeted. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No.
It's like, that's not what they are at all.
You don't know anything.
Exactly. It's just like, what the fuck, man? And this is the problem.
No, they
They
love people for who they are. That's
Honestly,
what a pansexual is.
a pansexual just means that, like, you're bisexual, but you also fuck trannies that are the opposite of sex too. Basically, like you'll fuck any gender.
You just love anybody.
Yeah, it's any gender. That's what it is specifically. That's what I'm saying. So, like, a bisexual will be, normal non-trans bisexuality. This is bisexuality with trannies too added to it. So just jazzing it up or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah,
And again,
just jazzing it up.
and again, who gives a fuck? That's always the whole thought process. Like, oh, this person wants to fuck this person. Why do you care? I don't
I
know.
don't.
I don't
Yeah, I
know
don't
why.
give a fuck. I'd rather not know, to be honest. It ain't none of my business.
No, it's funny because they're always like, oh, they're teaching the kids like, that like for like millennia, right? All those plays were men dressed as women, right? They were cross dressers and shit too, right?
Yeah.
Like they're exactly the same thing that you're talking shit about right now. It's just like the irony of it. It's just stupid. These trainees are gonna fuck everybody.
No, they're really not.
They don't want to. I promise you.
Yeah. I promise you they have higher standards than you do.
Most likely.
I can guarantee you that.
And again, it comes down to why the fuck do you care what somebody else wants to do? Like that's always my thought process.
Yeah, it's just like, does it hurt you? Are you,
So I looked it up the other day.
like, are you physically hurt? Did they break your arm?
I looked it up the other day. So like trans athletes in school, because everyone's talking about trans shit, whatever, right? I looked it up.
Yeah.
It's 11 kids throughout all of America high schools. 11. So like all this hoopla and all this like we hate. Like,
Really? That's pretty low.
That's what transgenders are.
I figured
Being
I
trans
figured
is like
it would be more than that.
being trans is a 0.5%. There's like I can't remember how many athletes it was.
Yeah.
They broke down all the numbers. Like it's probably this many trans people in high schools.
Yeah.
Like you could say they have an unfair advantage. I'm not saying they don't necessarily. Like I can get part of the argument and shit like that. I do, but
Yeah.
But it's just like you guys are making such a big like when he signed that one executive order. Like you signed an executive order for 11 people. Like do you realize that? Like it ain't that big.
Yeah.
Of a
Do
deal.
you hear yourself?
Like I said, out of all the things that could be a big deal, that's the biggest one. Really, I don't believe you. I do not believe you that this is the biggest issue in the world.
Because I promise you, it's not.
It really isn't. Like I said, it is an issue. Like we should probably figure out a way to make it more even, like playing field and shit. But like,
Yeah.
but just to outright ban them, saying they can't play sports or whatever, it's like that's probably not the good choice either, right?
Mm-mm.
And then we got
No,
places,
not really.
like Saint Francis now. They're banning books in their high schools and college or high schools and shit. It's like, oh, we're back to book banning. I thought we found out in history this is really bad.
Really?
Even if you don't like the book, doesn't mean you should ban it.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't fucking read it.
Well, not even that. Maybe you should read it and learn like what it's meaning, like and disprove what it. Like if there's problems with it, like here you go, you fucking. That you can read it and be like, this is the problem.
Yeah.
With this is why we don't really take this teaching like hard, but here it is. I don't know. Again, there's got to be better ways than just saying, hey, don't take that, or don't read that, don't look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, who knows?
People always find something to bitch about. That's all they can do.
For sure. For sure.
Just consistently bitching. It just gets annoying because it's always the same fucking thing.
I think it's funny when people like I said, when I bring up no due process, like, oh, that's just the talking point this week. I'm like, well, even if it was, isn't that a big one? Like out of all the things you could talk about,
Yeah, that is.
like that's one of the bigger issues in the world, right? It's not just fucking bullshit. Like I said, they've already admitted
Because that's people's freedoms, and rights.
Yeah, they've already had 3 different people fucking where they've admitted they were wrongly thrown to El Salvador and shit. It's like, to me, our system is supposed to be, we'll let a guilty person free instead of fucking sending innocent people away. Like that's kind of our mantra. Like,
Yeah, in this country, it's you're guilty until proven innocent. It's your job to prove your innocence.
it's becoming that. That's a problem. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to live in a system like that.
No, you really fucking don't.
No, like I said, when your evidence is, well, the government said it. Like, that's it. The government said something, and you don't check it. You don't care. Like, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, not gonna do it because it's not my job. It's the government job. And remember, these are the people that lived through the Cold War and dealt with the communists and hating the communists, and all of a sudden they like this shit. It's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like the hypocrisy is just what astounds me. It's like, you guys know communism and know what all this shit is from the Cold War, but yet you're falling for it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you should absolutely despise fucking Russia and Putin and know what the fuck he's doing right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you, like I said, what has there been another time in American history where we just literally shitted on all of our allies? Like, all of them, not even like any, not even one ally safe for what we've been doing and saying. It's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. People act
and
like
now we're just shit. Yeah, we're just, it's not.
I know it's not.
And I wish people would fucking wake up and realize that.
It's the same as when they attacked the Capitol. I'm like, there's no, I'm like, no, dude. This is the first time since 1812. This is not normal people. Like, none of this shit's average or pause for the cause or whatever the fuck it is. Like, no, dude.
No, it's really fucking not.
They're not supposed to be. And then tomorrow,
but yes, they are.
Tomorrow's gonna be a shit show for the stock market. I was watching the fucking whatever it's called as Trump was talking after. So the market's already closed, but there's always after trading, whatever. When Trump was talking about the fucking the tariffs and shit tonight, you could, it's like the other day. You could watch the stock market literally just plummet. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So tomorrow's gonna be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
But again, people act like we're gonna have short-term negatives for long-term gains. Like, no, bro, you're just gonna get fucked. That's all it is. You're just gonna get butt fucked and say thank you. Have another.
Yeah, it's
all that's gonna happen. I was reading this article. This guy says that car payments next month will probably go up on average $175 a month if you buy a car now.
Holy shit! Yeah, fuck that. I'm buying all used chunk.
Yep.
Just a full payment right there.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, but the thing is, it's like, dude, how many people you know can afford an extra $175 a month on pretty much anything?
Not many.
I mean, there are some, but yeah,
not many.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people can, but they're gonna have to budget a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I know people who don't spend jack shit on anything.
I mean, I don't spend any money, and then I spend a lot of money. That's my thing. That's why I'm good with money, because I can save it for like 6 months and then splurge on whatever. Like I said, last year was my computer shit. This year was my trip. You know, like, I don't mind spending, but I'll wait 6 to 8 months, make sure I have money in order to fucking not be in debt. That's always my thing.
Yeah, I need to start saving into my savings account and shit.
Yeah. Like I said, I got lucky.
That's my main thing.
I was poor in 08, and I said I'll never be poor again, and luckily I stuck to it. Stuck to my guns.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's all really what it takes. It's a lot of willpower and shit, you know? You gotta fucking handle business.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about that.
Like I told people, it sucks. Like, obviously, there's a lot of things I want right now, but I also know that if I get it...
And it's also a good investments.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah.
Which I really wish I would have invested earlier in my life, but especially right now, I really do not want to invest at all.
No. Like I said, that's kind of what I'm doing. Like, so this money that I'm going over the trip, that was going to be money I was going to put in stocks, but now because stocks suck, I don't think I'm going to put any more in for like 2 years, 3 years, see what the fuck happens.
Just let it float for now. It just take some out of like the more ones you feel that can be more volatile.
Honestly, I'm fine with leaving my shit in there and just riding out the fucking bad wave of what I got, but I don't want to add more to it because I feel like it's gonna
definitely not.
It's gonna drop for 2-3 years and then maybe it'll go back up in whatever years. But
yeah,
it's just I don't know. It just sucks.
Yeah.
Because before Trump, dude, I was up.
I knew some.
Before Trump, dude, I was up like 6-7 grand. Now I'm only up like $1.50. Like I've lost like $4 grand since he's been president.
Wow, that's fucking bullshit.
I know, right?
But not surprising though.
Not at all.
Because he is a fucking twat that doesn't know anything about economics. Because if he did, he wouldn't have went bankrupt 6 fucking times.
Right. We all know.
But nobody wants to from the right. It's like, oh no, he's phenomenal. He knows what to do with money. It's like, yeah, bankruptcy does not mean good with money.
Like I said, dude, if he was the negotiator that they claim he was, dude, we'd have so many things solved. But he hasn't done none of them. In his whole presidency and this presidency so far, he has not had one bipartisan agreement at all. Like,
nope.
That should mean something to me. It's like, oh, you're supposed to be the negotiator, but you can't negotiate shit.
Yeah, no, it's all for him, and that's all it is.
Oh, I know. It's the narcissism we're gonna.
And his buddies.
Yeah.
Megalomaniac. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
He is the definition of megalomaniac, and I thought that the Rothschilds were bad. Whew.
I mean,
Rothschilds ain't got shit on Trump's.
You know, the Rothschilds actually turned Trump down. Trump tried to get his daughter Ivanka married to one of them, and they said no.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
They went with Nikki Hilton instead. Nikki Hilton married the dude instead. They wanted the Hilton money, not Trump money, because Trump money's worthless.
Yeah.
Hilton
is agreeable. Is actually there, you know.
And it makes sense too, because once I found out that happened, there's a reason why you never see Paris Hilton no more, and all them bitches. You had to go like ladylike, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know.
Yeah, proper.
Yeah, they couldn't be fucking doing their horse
shit. Well, shit does it. Well, that's good for society.
Mm-hmm. Right.
God, I fucking hated those two with a passion.
Yeah.
I had so many classics like, oh, I'd fuck her and I'd be happy. It's like, no, that is fucking disgusting. You probably die within the next like fucking week from all the STDs and the residual drugs that just osmose into your skin.
Yeah. Yeah. Was it?
That's right.
Did you see the Nintendo Switch announced today? The Switch 2, right? You see that today or no?
Yeah, I saw something about the Switch 2 and how the new Mario Karts could be like $80.
$90.
It doesn't surprise me.
You know what's funny? I wish, I was wondering this too, because of all the tariffs and shit. I wonder if that's the reason why it's going to be so high. Like, I was just wondering if all games are going to be like $10 more now because of the tariffs.
Yeah, maybe, but more likely it's just Nintendo's greed.
No, definitely.
Because Nintendo is fucking greedy.
No, I know. I mean, some of it is that, but that's a big jump, man. Like they said, it went from like $60 games to $9. That's usually you jump $10. You don't
then
jump
70, 30. Then 80.
Yeah, I'm saying you jump $10 a pop. You don't jump $30. That's what I'm saying. So like, that's the reason why I'm like, I wonder if the tariffs have the cause of it or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because that does seem like that's such a big jump.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah, it's going to suck with the tariffs when it comes time for me to upgrade. But as long as the judge keeps blocking them, we shouldn't have to be dealing with them.
Yep.
You know, That's the only reason why they haven't gone through is because the judge have been successfully blocking them. And the more that the Republicans come to their senses, you know, the more likely it's going to be blocked over and over again, which is good. Because if they really wanted, because that would damage the economy in so many ways, people wouldn't want to spend money on shit. Therefore, the money's not circulating as it should. This is the whole problem we had back in 2008 too, because people didn't want to, you know, because black president is being racist. It's all gonna, the whole entire stock market's gonna collapse because he doesn't know what the fuck they're doing because black people. You remember that was like the prime reason.
Yep. Oh, for sure, dude. Dude, like I said,
they're just like, shut the fuck up.
Fucked a lot of people's brains up, like legitly, like.
Yeah.
Like all these old white people, like, We have a black president? Like, it just blew my
Yeah,
mind.
they could not. They could not fathom it.
I
It's
know.
like, yes, granddad, we have a black president.
Right?
Yo, racist fuck.
Right.
I want to check out the shotgun.
Trump just said that he could care less if automakers raise their prices because of the tariffs because people are going to start buying American made cars, Trump says. Again, the thing is,
Is he sure about that one?
not even that. You know, those cars parts are fucking made in, like, not in America.
Everywhere.
Yeah, not in America.
Yeah, and it's assembled everywhere.
That's my point. It's like
The full car may be assembled.
yeah, the car might be assembled here, but the parts aren't from here to be assembled, and they come from everywhere else.
Yep.
I'm just saying, like, people don't realize. That's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, you can buy Chevy and shit. Like, where do you think Chevy gets their parts from, man? Or where do these people get their?
Yeah,
parts
a lot of it is from fucking Mexico.
Yeah, dude, Mexico. A lot of it's fucking done in like China, and then it's delivered here, or South Korea and delivered here, or whatever. Like, yeah, there's tons of ways of doing it.
Okay, that was fucking brilliant. I never had that before.
Mm.
I'm in the middle of a boss battle and dialogue, just full screen dialogue just pops up. It's like, motherfucker, would you please not do that shit?
I am trying to murder people. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying not to get murdered.
Right.
Oh shit. I had a person join me.
April 12th, we get a pink moon. Nice.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. On April 25th, the moons of Venus and Saturn align with our moon to make a smile in the sky.
Oh, neat.
On April 25th. I gotta remember that. Cool.
That's fucking neat. I gotta remember that. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't think it happened. It's probably gonna either be July or November. There's supposed to be a nova in the sky.
When?
It's from either July or November. They say it's the repeating nova that explodes like every 80 years. It's like over in the Hercules constellation, over by Ursa Major.
Okay.
It's supposed to be visible to the naked eye. They said it is supposed to be about the brightness of Polaris. But it's like, fucking damn. It's a binary star system, and the white dwarf in the system is a vampire star.
Mm-hmm.
So it's every 80 years it sucks up enough material where it just keeps on doing a nova.
That's pretty dope.
That's literally all it is. And it's like, oh, that is nice. Let me see.
16 hours ago, Israeli Prime Minister said it is expanding its Gaza offensive, establishing a new military corridor to put pressure on Hamas. Nice.
Oh, really?
Pressure on
Hamas.
Like I was telling these people yesterday. Like all like the lefties and like the super lefties and the tanky people that didn't vote for Kamala because of fucking Biden was horrible on Israel, Palestine shit. But it's like, how do you feel now that Trump's just letting them fucking do whatever the fuck they want? It's like, is this?
Yeah,
better?
that's
why I always tell people. Like, people are like, oh, she's not gonna help. Like, okay, how about even status quo was better than what the fuck's gonna happen now? Like, they're gonna die. They're all gonna die real soon here. Every fucking one of them. And people don't care.
People are fucking idiots, and I hate them.
I know, it's just so stupid sometimes. Like I said, just use your brain for a second. Think, please. You'll see that it's not what you think it is.
But they weren't told it though.
I know. That's always the issue.
They always have to be told.
Yeah, they're like the religious folks. They have to be told how to act and think. They don't know how to think for themselves. They're like, what? Thinking? That's hard.
What is this thinking process you speak of?
I know, just saying, like, they act like it's so fucking hard. It's like, it's not that hard, my guy. That's what I'm saying with this whole no due process thing. It's like I don't get people like if that was you, well they always come back like I wouldn't be illegal in a country, blah blah blah. It's like it's not that's not even the point. Like that's how I try to stress people. That's not even the point. The point is the process. Yeah, if they come
Legal
here,
people are being taken.
it's like yeah that's the point because that's if you have no process, that's the thing. You have fuck ups like this, and it's like okay, we just we sent like, there was like 12, 13 women there illegally. We sent the gay hairdresser, the guy from Maryland. So it was like 15 people we sent there illegally, and it's worse.
Yeah.
They bang them and tag them. It's literally fucking. It's like a movie.
Yeah, you can't find them.
You're watching a kidnapping live. It's fucking nuts. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Welcome to the Fourth Reich.
Pretty fucking much. And again, it's one of those. Everyone's always like, "What would you have done during Nazi Holocaust?" Well, you're watching it, bro. You'd be complacent and actually cheering it on. Sadly, makes it worse.
Yeah.
He's my guy. He's my guy. I'm like, cool. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's more than a piece of shit.
I know he is. The thing is, man, like anybody who runs for president, you're kind of a megalomaniac to an extent. I get that, but there's levels, man.
Yeah.
This guy is like the most megalomaniac motherfucker in the world, and why would anybody think that's good for any society? Like just
People are stupid and brainwashed. They have never formed their own opinion about anything ever.
yeah, I'm just
Which
saying,
is
like,
sad.
man, it's just like the fuck, man. If you know this guy is a narcissist to the max, why would you ever want to be like that guy should run things? Just stupid to me, honestly. Just dumb. It's retarded. And the other thing I've been trying to stress, like the Constitution counts illegal immigrants, right? Like it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It counts anybody as long as they're not non-hostile.
Yeah,
Basically,
if you're in America,
you're not invading.
Yeah, if you're in America's jurisdiction, you're good.
Yep.
So like when people are like, these people don't get the First Amendment right to speech, it's like what? What do you mean they don't get this?
Yeah.
Like, because like that Muhammad Khalif dude, whatever. Like, it's like he supports Hamas. Like, I think Hamas is stupid. However, he has the right to fucking say it, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he
when
does.
when did that become a problem to say what you think, even if you don't like it, or if I disagree with it or whatever? It's like no. People say a lot of shit that I think is retarded. Doesn't mean they can say it. I also have the right to call them stupid. Like,
Yeah.
but like I'm not gonna
Until
say
racist shit comes out, that should not be said regardless.
it should not be, but I would still say you have the right to do it. But again, you have the right to
Yeah.
get smacked or whatever like the consequences that come
Yeah.
with it. Yeah, you're not free from that.
Oh no, not at all.
So I mean, I get it. Like obviously, like I would not want to be fucking openly racist or whatever the fuck, like that'd be stupid as fuck. But by law, you have the right to do it. I'm not gonna tell you don't. Same as like religion. Like I think religion is retarded as fuck. However, I'm gonna still say you have the right to fucking practice it.
Yeah, just don't shove it down my goddamn throat if need be, because I'm not going to convert it, and you're just going to piss me off.
Keep it out of my government, and we're cool.
Oh yeah, that's the big thing.
That is the big thing. Like I said, like I said, don't be voting anti-gay rights because why? Because my book says so. Like, no, I don't give a fuck about your book, bro.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about a book unless if it's an actual history book,
I mean, even
like Knight or something like that.
Yeah, Knight. Yeah, what a fucking horrible book.
But take it at face value,
That book.
There's no
interpretation. How bad it was, Knight.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll never forget the moment where the guy fucking takes the baby and fucking throws it up in the
air and just shoots it.
I'm just saying, like when you read something like that, it's like Jesus Christ, people. And you guys wonder why we.
Yeah, it's like this shit actually happened.
I know, right? Honestly, a lot of people don't even think it happened. There's always the deniers, the conspiracy people.
Yeah. Those are the ones that we don't talk about.
Right. You know what? I kind of hope that we have a Trump versus Obama president next round. Because
Like that kind of styling.
only because everyone keeps saying Trump can run for a third term. Like, you know what? If he does, dude, I hope Obama runs against him and just fucking wipes the floor.
Yeah.
But like, bitch, you got
Oh,
you got
easily.
smacked up by a black man, bro. How does it feel?
Smacked with the pimp cane.
I'm just saying, dude. Like, that's if the Democrats don't do that, if they do somehow change the law, which I don't know how they do it, but they keep saying they can. I put that the other day. I'm like, why is it everybody around Trump keeps saying there's a legal way to doing the illegal activities? Like, no, bro, that's fucking not how the law works. You can't tell someone there's a legal way to do illegal activities.
Yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because Trump keeps saying, like, oh, they keep telling me there's ways for me to run for the third term. Like, no, bro. The 22nd Amendment literally just states it. Like, it just states it. I don't know. How are you going to get around? That's what I'm saying when I debate people about the due process and they keep saying they're illegal. I'm like, what does the Fifth Amendment say? It says no person. It doesn't say no citizen. And they have times where they say citizen, so they know when to differentiate between citizens and people, right? Like, these people aren't retards. They fucking wrote the law and they wrote it real good. So.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There's no like jargon that one can misinterpret, unlike just your standard law.
Well, now because like one law is like 58 pages, but back then it was like 5 cents, or not really. You had articles, so it's probably like 5 paragraphs for one law at most.
Yeah, which it should be.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Like there should be a limit on like how long a bill can be. You know, keep it sweet, simple. You know.
Yeah, I do agree with that to an extent. The only problem is that the reason why it's not like that is because you get a lot. That's how you get the bipartisanship. So like, you know, if I'm the Republicans, I don't like your bill because Democrats' bill because it has transgender in it. But if it has this tax break in it too, I might vote for it, and we might come to a bipartisan.
Yeah.
So like, I do understand. Like I tell people, I understand. Like if it would be that way, that would be cool. But the problem is, per se, is that our legislation is so long. You know how long they have to sit there and vote on one thing, or not one thing, but like one normal bill. It's like 800 pages. They'd have to sit there for like 2 weeks and go, "Do we want to vote this part in? Yes or no?" Click. You know, all right, the next part, and go over every sentence of that bill and vote individually. It would take fucking forever. You know, so I get both sides of the argument per se. Like, it would be nice if they were just voted on one. It really would be, but.
Yeah,
it stops negotiations, and so, there's a lot of things, a lot of precedent. So, do not know.
Yeah, did you hear that about Cory Booker's freaking filibuster beat out for the longest one ever?
Dude, he talked for 25 hours straight, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just like, dude, this guy fucking does not like Trump one bit.
Dude, nobody likes Trump, dude. That's the thing.
Like,
even Republicans. That's the whole thing, dude.
It's only bringing them tax breaks. That's all it is.
No, the thing is, Republicans, before they saw that he was going to win, he had all the power. They knew what he was. They called him.
Yeah.
They they didn't like him either, but they saw the writing on the wall that he was the powerful, so they jumped on board. They're little bitches. Oh, yeah. They didn't stand on principle. But it's nice now, like I said, because now they're starting to see the backlash. Maybe they're going to jump off the bandwagon because they're seeing how bad it's going to be, and they're trying to win their constituents later. You know, so they're like, yeah, I better not vote for these terrorists or this because this is going to make me look bad in 4 years when I have to run again. And he's done being president, you know, like, fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a bad idea to do this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yesterday we cut 20,000 employees from Health and Human Resources, whatever, the HHS.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Neat.
I just love that we know we're about to have a fucking pandemic with the bird flu, and yet we're still cutting fucking healthcare shit. So stupid.
Yeah, don't you fucking love that?
Oh, I was arguing with
these people yesterday. Makes you want to punch a baby.
These people yesterday I was arguing with, they're talking about like, I don't like the government gives Pell Grants to schools and stuff. Like, what do you mean? You don't like innovation? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, who do you think invents things? It's colleges and shit through government money. The government pays for all your innovations. Like nothing. Like I was trying to explain, nothing gets made in a garage anymore. There's no scientists doing one person projects in a garage anymore, fixing and changing the world. That day's over.
No,
everything is research groups with cross nations and working together. All this kind of shit. It's like. And that takes money. And who pays for that? That's the government. So all the cool technology we have now and all the cool shit, that was all paid for by the government. So again, why do you guys hate Pell Grants that continue that process.
All grants are great.
Well, they're like,
Grants are
we got to
just grants in general.
and I can get this. Like, I even try to explain. Like, the middle ground would be like, because they're talking about like, all kids shouldn't go to college. Like, you're right. We should probably encourage. Like, at 15, we should start encouraging kids to go to some trade schools, some this school. Like, give them all the options instead of just telling them. You don't need to just tell kids you need to go to college because they're like, you were trained to go just do this. And I'm like, you're right. That's probably not right either. But you do make more money getting a college degree. Like, like just numbers. Like, you do. Like.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it is.
But it shouldn't be just all about that.
No, and again, you shouldn't force kids, especially like I said, when you're 8. That's the problem. You're 18 years old, and this is what you're told to do. You just do it. Now you're like $100,000 in debt, whatever. It's like, oh, cool. Like, no, you should educate these.
Like
kids
fun. I
better.
just fucked myself.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's about the education level. You got to fucking teach these kids like, all right, like trade school, you might only go 40,000 in debt, but you're only gonna make like 80K a year. Versus like this school, like you might go to this school, it might cost you 150 grand, but you might make like 130 out of the gate. Like, which one fits you best, which one works for you best, what's your skill set, whatever. Like, and actually educate them instead of fucking just blatantly, openly just saying like, oh, this is the only way to do it.
So many better ways. Like trade school is amazing.
Sure, it is.
But the thing is, most people don't.
My argument to them was that trade school people, like, it's important, it's great. Like, we need plumbers, we need this, right? But this is all technology we've had for fucking millennia, or not millennia, but like 100 years now. So like almost anybody can do it, right? Not anybody can fucking make a new vaccine or make a new computer chip. Like, you need to go to school. You need to get professional, like, people that know what they're doing to innovate. Like I said, that's why we're supposed to be the innovators of the world. People want to buy our shit because we're ahead of the game. And I would like to keep it that way. I don't want to be fucking second class bullshit, Like, come on now. Especially when it's because we're doing it. Like I said, if you keep giving Pell Grants and shit to colleges, guess what? I bet our innovations and shit keep going up like they have been. People love all the new technology and all the new everything we have, right? Like, why is it a problem all of a sudden?
People don't realize that they're stuck in the past, like you said. Like it was just people in garages and whatnot. It's just like, no, it's technology is just too damn fast where the normal person really can't come up with like as innovative shit on their own as they used to. Like, who the fuck do you know has the equipment, money, or smarts in order to, create a vaccine or create a brand new type of processor?
The equipment, the equipment is the big one. That's the expensive thing. Like, the people with the brains, obviously, you got to pay them a lot of money, but it's like, that's nothing compared to, like, this machine. Like, think about that Frozen Light thing. That machine probably costs, like, $1 billion.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no individual person or even whatever group of people that have that much money really to do that. But you know who does? A government that can subsidize them to create these cool things. Like, just, ugh. There's an article. As Germany decides to leave the history in the past and prepare for war. Missile.
What are they preparing war?
Probably against Russia, I'm assuming. It says a missile launcher sends a cloud of brown dust in the sky as it hurtles across the field towards a firing line. Moments later comes a soldier countdown from 5 to 4 to 3 to 1 before the rocket soars in the sky. The blast and the boom from such military training exercises are so constant that local in the nearby small town of Munsters barely notices them anymore. But this is how life is now in Germany. Germany's military got the all clear for massive increase investment from Parliament. Oh, so basically, this is basically saying that they're preparing because America's not going to fucking protect them. Like, all right, dude, we're gonna up our fucking military game because they haven't had military really for like 80 years. It says.
Oh yeah, they kind of betrayed the world's trust twice with that shit. Yeah. Just saying.
I know, but it just says, basically, it's America. Like, now we're threatened by Russia. We're threatened by Putin. We don't know what to do. Blah, blah, blah. He warns that NATO should be braced for a possible attack in a little as 4 years. So he thinks within 4 years, Putin's going to make a full-fledged attack on Europe. And they're trying to prepare.
Yeah, that's why he needs to die, like, now.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be hell on the Russian populace, just like it was on the German after the war there, but it was definitely worth it.
Yeah. says while countries like Poland and the Baltic states caution against getting close to Moscow and increase their own defense spending, Berlin under former Chancellor Angela Merkel believed in doing business. But now the new guy, Chancellor Olaf Scholz, declares a national pivot in priorities, saying they're upping they're upping their military spending by $100 billion to keep warmongers like Putin in check.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, the thing is, again, if America didn't fuck up with Trump, Germany wouldn't have to do this per se. Like we wouldn't have to worry about
Exactly.
Like you're saying, like Germany have the thing is, it's cool that they're doing it, but like you're saying, like what if for the third time now they backstab us once they have a good military shit? Like, oh fuck, dude. Like, you know who caused that? America, by fucking allowing them to have this shit because we should have been doing it for them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Germany doing it a third time. Third time's the charm.
They call it the Third Reich, right?
Yeah, exactly. They forgot the first and the second one.
They did.
Well, the second one could technically be the Weimar Republic.
I think that's. I don't even know what the Reichs are actually. I'm guessing maybe the Ottoman Empire. Hold on, let me see here. What was the first Reich? The First Reich refers to the Holy Roman Empire, which existed.
Roman. Oh, okay.
In 1806, was later retroactively identified by German nationalists and Nazi propagandists as the first series of German empires. So even though they were Roman, Germans in 1806 were like, that was us. Just making up shit.
Yeah,
literally.
Of course.
That's kind of funny.
Oh, kind of like us. Huh.
Kind of. I mean, that's kind of fucking actually hilarious. They just took over fucking Romans' history. Like, yeah, that was us. This says the German Empire formed in 1871, so that must be the Weimar or the Ottoman Empire, actually. So the second one's probably.
Oh yeah.
That's your second Reich. All right. So the First Reich is fucking not theirs. It's fake as shit. The Holy Roman Empire. That's so funny to me. And the Ottomans and then Nazis. All right.
The Ottoman Empire full of furniture for some reason.
Right. Oh man. That is actually kind of funny. I'm gonna tell people that tomorrow if I can remember. Like, do you know what the First Reich was? Guarantee nobody knows.
Yeah. I kind of figured it would have been I think I heard the Roman Empire before, but how often do I think about the Roman Empire? Or anybody really?
For a while there I was. I geeked out on the Romans for like a half a year. It was pretty fun. It's just great. It's like, anyway, it's just history. It's cool.
I don't know. It is pretty fun, especially how crazy some of the emperors were.
Dude, I can go when I'm in Rome. There's this tour thing that I can go to where I can go right to where Julius Caesar was killed. The Ides of March.
Really?
I can walk through it if I want.
Huh. Did Coagula also get assassinated? I think he did pretty fucking quick into his leadership.
I feel like you're right, but I'm not sure. Roman.
Yeah, and I think Nero was the one who killed. He was just fucking. Well, both of them were just insane, schizo, and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, Nero, yeah, he burnt the thing down and fucking blamed it on the Christians. Because he wanted to renovate. He wanted to renovate fucking Rome, so he had to burn it down.
Yeah. He wanted to renovate a whole entire city because he didn't like how it was planned. Trump's
doing it right now with Gaza, right? Let him blow it all up, right? So we can put Trump towers and shit, right? I mean, like, we're watching it happen live. It's not that crazy of a thought process anymore.
Yeah, it's a scary thought process. That shouldn't have happened.
Augustus the First was the first Roman, technically. Marcus Aurelian, he was great.
He was a pretty good one.
Constantine, this fuck, was a 306. That's when we switched to Christianity full-fledged. Oh, they're technically called. They also were part of the Byzantine Empire too.
Oh yeah, that's right, the Byzantine.
I thought they were kind of
Yeah, the
separate.
Byzantine was pretty big, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared
Mm-hmm.
as quickly as it came.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And the thing about the Roman Empire, it was two Roman empires. There was the East and the West because they got so far.
Hmm.
And think about how smart these, like that phrase, "all roads lead to Rome." That's true. Like all their highways or all their roads led all the way to Rome. It's crazy to think about, like how smart these people were. You built a road from like China to Rome, and it all connected.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep, the Silk Road. That was a crazy ass trade route.
it is. Tiberius had paranoia. He began a series of treason trials and executions, which continued until his death in 37. He's the one during
Oh
Jesus.
yeah, wasn't he? Yeah, wasn't he the one that was basically like Stalin started killing like all of his men?
Yeah, he basically, yeah, he was great for a little while, and then he basically got wind that someone was trying to kill him, and then he got fucking paranoid and thought everybody was trying to kill him, so then he just started killing everybody.
Ah,
Basically,
yeah, fun.
that's the thing. I mean, that's the problem. Like, so, I mean, with any like dictatorship or monarchy or
Yeah.
whatever, it's all good as long as the person in power trusts their council and trusts everybody around them. It's when they
Hmm.
don't have trust is when things fucking go horrible.
Oh yeah.
Because, like I said, they think everyone's fucking trying to kill them and shit. Now, when you have that, and now you have the power, yeah, it's not a good sign.
Yep.
Claudius, younger brother of Germanicus, considered a weakling and a fool by the rest of his family. The Praetorian Guard, however, acclaimed him as emperor. Claudius was neither paranoid like his uncle Tiberius nor insane like his nephew Caligula, and was therefore able to administer the empire with a reasonable ability. He improved the bureaucracy and streamlined the citizenship and senatorial roles. He ordered the construction of the winter port at Ostia, Antioch for Rome, thereby providing a place for grain from all parts of the world for the empire. That's good.
Huh.
Claudius ordered suspension of further attacks on the Rhine. Oh, so he was an anti-war. You know what? I need to look into this guy. This guy seems like a good leader. Setting what became the permanent limit of the empire's expansion in that direction. All right. In 43, he resumed Roman conquest of Britannia that Julius Caesar had begun in 50 BC, incorporating more eastern provinces into the empire. Claudius, in his own family life, Claudius was less successful. His wife, Messalina, cuckold. That's one of the word cuckold comes from. Probably comes from this chick.
Oh really?
Maybe because I'm saying it looks very much like it. I'm saying
Yeah.
actually a cuckold back then is a husband in biology is a male who's unwittingly invests parental efforts in juveniles who are not genetically his offspring. Oh, basically a bastard or a stepdad.
Oh.
Oh, so
Oh really?
kind of. I mean, that's
Oh, so yeah, kind of.
well, that's what I'm saying. That's probably like the beginning of the word, and then just more.
Except the opposite though.
Yeah, he's taking.
Instead of him being the cuck,
Yeah, he's basically cucking for the kid.
he's doing the cucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing the cucking of the father. The father's the cuck.
Oh, so once he found out his wife had a fake or a kid that wasn't him, he fucking executed her and married his niece.
Oh, what the fuck?
Agrippina the Younger. She and with several of the freedmen held an inordinate amount of power over him, although there was conflicting accounts of his death. She may very well have poisoned him. Claudius was defined later that year. The death of Claudius paved the way for Agrippina's own son, 17-year-old Lucius Domitius Nero, to take over. Oh, that's why she killed him for his son to become leader. But this guy seemed like a good leader. I don't mind him. I got to look into him more. Claudius. Nero's a piece of shit.
Well, yeah.
In 1 year, there was 4 emperors in 1 year.
Damn, just get assassinated one after another.
I'm about to read. It says, since there have been no heirs, Nero's suicide was followed by a brief period of civil war known as the Year of the Four Emperors. Between June of
Oh,
68 and December of 69, Rome witnessed successive rise and fall of Galba, Otho, and Vitellius until the final successor, Vespasian, the first ruler of the Flavian dynasty. The military
Flavian.
the military and political anarchy created by the Civil War had serious implications, such as the outbreak of the Batavian Rebellion. These events show that the military power could create an emperor. Augustus had established a standing army where individual soldiers served under the same military governors over an extended period of time. The consequences was that the soldiers in the provinces developed a degree of loyalty to their commanders, which did not favor the emperor. Thus, the empire was, in a sense, a union of incoherent principalities, which could have been disingenuous at any time. Huh. And at the same time is when Mount Vesuvius exploded. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go there too.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to Mount Vesuvius too in July
nice.
and fucking see all like the dead bodies and stuff that are still around and all the shit that's been left.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really neat, but also harrowing. Like, wow, a lot of people died here, and just was way too late for them to any of them to do anything.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I think it's only like 300 people died. Wasn't that many, relatively.
Yeah, relatively, but that's a lot for ancient Earth.
Well,
So
it comes down to right now. Holy shit. 3 million people live in that city now. Fucking A. Why would you do that? Did you learn from
Wow.
history? And they say an estimated 600,000 are in immediate danger zone. That's crazy. Like I said, people don't read history, huh?
no,
Oh, 2,000 people died in 79. Actually, oh, this other person, this Pompeius.com says around 16,000 people died.
so they
No,
just have rough
I got
estimates.
you. No, I just read it more. 2,000 people died that day, but since that day, total that volcanoes killed roughly 16,000 people throughout
Oh,
history.
overall,
Yeah, 2,000 that one day, and then 16,000 total since. Okay.
Damn.
And they say there's roughly 1,500 bodies still at that site. They're mummified and shit preserved. And huh? Yeah, I can't remember. I think it's like 2 feet of ash is what it was surrounded by. Fucking crazy. Oh, they got Final Fantasy X player Titus. Just kidding, Titus. in 70.
Tedious.
Oh, when this when the actual Mount Vesuvius actually exploded when he was actually president or dictator, I guess. Titus. Ooh, he stopped the first ever Jewish-Roman war.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, the Jews are trying to overthrow Roman Empire shit in the Middle East, and they said, "Nope, we run you, bro. We run you, boy."
Yep.
Dude, I didn't know about this. In 1980, there was another fire that destroyed most of Rome. Rome's been destroyed by fire like 3 times. Jesus Christ.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't even know about this fire. Yeah, it says in 1980, a fire destroyed much of Rome. I wonder if he caused it too, or it was just whatever. This guy died at 41. They say of illness, but it is rumored that his brother poisoned him to become king. That's the thing, man. When you're a king like this, or whatever you want to call it, you got to worry about your own family killing you because they want the power too. It's less.
I know, that's a crazy thing.
It is, like I was saying, like,
Just all that jealousy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just crazy. Like, this guy didn't even get killed. Like, he wasn't even thinking he was gonna get killed, and he just did randomly, and it was by his brother. the period of 96 to 180. So 86 years straight. They call it the 5 good emperors. They must have had five emperors apiece or whatever. Oh, okay. It says while the respective choices of successors were based upon the merits of the individuals rather than dynastic. Basically, this is the first time they voted for kings or whatever instead of fucking succession. Like, oh,
yeah, out of nepotism.
But again, Marcus Aurelius broke this. I know that. He picked his kid, and that's the kid. That kid became the killer Commodus. That's fucking gladiators.
Yeah.
But isn't it funny though? Like even in Roman history, like you look at this, like when it wasn't the people technically, it was the rich people, it was the Senate and shit. But when you vote for a good leader versus just picking one because of family line, you do a lot better. And then when you go back to doing family line bullshit, it goes right back to chaos. It's just funny.
Oh yeah.
You know, like it's just crazy. Like you literally watch. Like I'm saying, like this shit happened. This is like 180 to 193. Like this is 2,000 years ago. And we're still dealing with the same bullshit now. Like, people want a dictator, want one person. But it's like, no, dude, you can't do that. It's better when people vote and actually fucking come up with a good leader instead of just picking one because they're rich or whatever the fuck. Ugh.
I know, rich people disgust me.
Like I said, the super rich, yeah. Like I said, I don't mind you being rich. I don't care about people being rich, but it's like, there's levels.
Yeah.
Like I said, dude, once you get over $1 billion, dude, what the fuck, dude? You wouldn't even notice.
Like, yeah.
If you lost $100 million, you probably wouldn't even notice.
No, you probably wouldn't.
Not at all.
Okay, maybe a tenth of your fortune. Yeah, you would definitely notice that. But like $1 million? No.
No, I'm saying even honestly, if I had $1 billion, I guarantee I would not notice $100 million. That would be like, I mean, even like us, like how I mean, you would be a little pissed if you lost $10, right? You know, like
yeah,
like I'd be kind of upset, but I mean, it wouldn't ruin my world. It wouldn't fucking make me go like, oh, I can't pay my bills all of a sudden or whatever. Like, no, it's
exactly.
I'm saying to us like $100 is a lot. I'm saying, well, if you have $1 billion, I'm guessing 100 million's like $10. Mm-hmm. In a world full of Pete Hegseth, be a Pete Buttigieg. Oh, fuck. What is this? All right, I gotta look up. There's this girl named Katie Johnson versus Donald Trump Epstein court logs. Let me see if I can find this.
Oh yeah.
You know about this?
Her.
I probably have.
Yeah, the 13-year-old, the 13-year-old that Trump raped.
Yeah, I've already Googled this at least at one point, so I do know about this. I just can't remember. Yeah, dude. And again, nobody cares. I mean, in a sense, this guy's already adjudicated rapist. Like he literally is a rapist.
Yeah.
He put his dick inside her without her consent.
Yeah.
Like I thought that'd have been enough.
Nope. Apparently, old people love rape. Apparently.
Yeah. I can't remember if you took away white male votes, Trump would only win 2 states. I think it was.
Yeah.
Like we still have somewhat of a fucking patriarchal system to an extent. Obviously, it's not as bad as it can be or was, or whatever, but it's still there. It lingers. It lingers. Mm-hmm. You know that JD Vance changed his name 3 times, right?
Really? No.
Yeah. He's had 3 different names.
Did So he's that much of a fucking scumbag.
Yeah. Hold on, I got it's like Hemmel is his real name, or like Hemmel. It was James David Hemmel is his real name.
What a fucking loser.
It's just funny because he wears eyeliner and all this shit, and then has changes his name, but then he's gonna talk shit about trans people. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, he says masculinity.
I know.
It's like masculinity, and you want to advocate for toxic masculinity and talk shit about that, yet you're wearing makeup. It's like, don't even fucking be that hypocritical bullshit.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he's been James whatever. He's been Bowman, Hamill, and Vance.
Really?
Yep. He's had 3 different last names. He's like a divorced chick.
Yeah, exactly. Like a divorced chick.
He was born James Donald Bowman in 1984. Then he changed his name to the whatever I said before. What is it? James David Hamill. Now he just took the name JD. I'm just saying, this bitch has changed his name 3 times. He's gonna talk about fucking trans people and like, dude, you're not even real, bro. You changed your name a fucking bunch of times, and you changed your look and everything. And the funny thing is, also, if you want to get real tech, like, isn't like plastic surgery the same shit as what trans people are doing? Like, you think your body should look away, and you're doing something to make your body look the way you want, right? Like, you know, like, isn't that what trans people are doing? And you're trying to tell them their way is bad, but your way is fine. Why you keep getting no surgeries and this surgery and this surgery? Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, he just cares a little bit too much.
Yeah. I found this out earlier today, or some point. I read something, I was like, what? And I looked at him like, dude, yeah, what a fucker, dude. He's changed his name 3 times. Well, like I said, then he's gonna talk shit about other people.
Because he can't handle the own truth.
You know what? Honestly, I wish someone would just start dead naming him like they do to trans people.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking great.
That would be the way to do it. What was his first name again? Hold on, I gotta find it. What was his first original name? Something Bowman. What was it? James Donald Bowman. All right, James. Like, hey, James Bowman, what are you doing running for president?
Yeah, Bowman.
I'm just saying, Mr. Bowman. Oh, man. I wish I could be a reporter, dude. I would dead name the fuck out of them just because they do it to trans people all the time.
No.
Like, oh, you don't like when people call you the name you don't like. It's funny how that happens.
Yeah.
I'm saying such hypocrite shit, dude. It's like, fuck, man. Oh, no. I gotta share that shit. That's fucking crazy to me. There goes, bitch. He changes his name fucking more than people change their dresses. James David Hamill. Fucking stupid. I'm like, this guy changes names faster than any kid that turns trans that I know of. Like, fuck that, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh,
that's fucking great.
It's so funny. I can't believe that. Like I said, I heard this shit, but I never actually looked into it. And like I said, to know that he's had 4 fucking names, and every 10 years, on average, he changes his name.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I was just like, so can we dead name this guy now? Is it fine? Or are you guys gonna be mad if I
Yeah.
start dead naming him? Start calling him James Donald Bowman every time I see him? Like James.
Why the hell not? Let's fucking do it.
I will. That's what I'm
James Donald. Who the hell are you talking about?
All right.
Oh, James Donald Ballman.
Or you can call him James David Hamill. They're both his fucking other fake names.
Yeah.
Saying he's got 2 dead
Yeah.
names. Oh my god.
Fake ass bitch.
He is. Eyeliner fucking. I'm a masculine guy. I wear more makeup than anybody else you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So funny. So funny. How ironic. You shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house, man.
Yeah, no shit.
It's like you can't have that on your history belt and say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna talk shit to everyone else." Okay. Ugh.
Except for my friends.
Like I said, dude, people should. I would, if I was a reporter, dude, I would call him that every fucking time.
Oh yeah,
Like-
easily. Then he would get so pissed off and threaten to sue. It's like, you can't really do that, you know. You can try.
Like, hey, that's your birth. That's because, like I said, I would just be like, oh, well, you said that we got to call fucking trans dudes by their girl name and trans girls by their boy names, right?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, you're done with dead naming people, so why the fuck can I do it to you now?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. You can, but we can't, huh?
Oh, I know. That's what I was trying to explain to people. These people are trying to ask for, like, why do we give special rights to, like, black people or whatever, gay people, whatever, right? I'm like, you know why? Because when the majority dictates to the minority everything they have to do, there's a reason why you fucking don't want that. Like, if I was gay,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want the majority of people telling me how to live my life. Or if I was black, I wouldn't want all the white men to tell me how to do. Like, there's a reason why we have these laws, people. They're important. Because if you
Yeah,
look at
exactly.
history, if you just look at any history, you'll see that these people were exploited, and until they had a law where they couldn't exploit them.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucking stupid that it had to be like that.
It is. I'm saying we ended slavery, and racist white people back in the South still made Jim Crow. You know, like even when you technically
Yeah.
gave them free rights, they still wouldn't give them free rights. You know, or all the rights. It was till you made the Civil Rights Act. Yeah, you could say it's fucked up that we had to get there, but guess what? If you take it away, you know what's going to happen? Probably white people are going to start taking advantage of black people, or whatever you want to call them, Latino, any minority, I guess, technically. But
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
like,
any minority.
that's what history says is going to happen over and over and over. Why do you think?
And
it's
it
gonna be
will
different?
happen over and over and
Yes.
over and
So
over.
say, why do you think it's going to be different this time? I don't get it.
It will not. People are just stupid.
It's because they're in the power. That's the whole thing. Like, dude,
Yeah.
if a white dude had to fucking go to like the Congo and live their life there, like, you know, as a minority, dude, I bet their whole perception of shit would change, right? Like,
Oh, easily.
fuck, dude. Like, these people are telling me how to live and what to do and how to, like, where I can live in this. Like, oh man. Yeah, that's why we have the laws here, bro. Exactly why. You'll see.
Uh-huh.
That's the other thing that's funny too. Like, when white people talk about, like, I went in this room and it was all fucking black people and Latinos and stuff, like, you know, like that situation was like, you know how many times black people came to the bar and they're like the one black guy and it's all white people? Like, they do that every
Yeah.
day, unless you're from like the ghetto. But like, if you're in the suburbs and shit, that black person
Yeah.
literally lives their life as the only black person amongst 25 white people. Like, why should they accept it to be and be normalized to them, but you can't even fathom the idea that you could be in a room with around 20 black people and nothing might happen? You know, like, it's just crazy to me. It's always one of those, if it's good for me, it should be good for we, right? Not the other way around.
Exactly.
You know, like, fuck.
Like, I've been around a bunch of black people and I was the only white person. It's just easy. Just keep your mouth shut. Don't start shit. Just respect.
Honestly, yeah, this is all about just fucking being a normal person, dude. Like, hey, we're still cool, right?
Yeah.
Like, because again, they're just people. But I'm saying, but most people, like I said, it's the comfortability. Like, most
Yeah.
most white people, I don't think, could sit in a fucking room full of black people and be comfortable. Just be like, they're all just people like me. Let's just act like people. You know, like, they'd probably alienate themselves like, you know, kind of shit. It's like, no, dude, don't do that. Unnecessary. They're just fucking human
Yeah,
beings.
exactly.
They have different culture. I'm not saying like we're exactly the same or nothing like that, but it's like in the end, they want better lives for their kids and for them, same as you do. Same, you know, like we have a lot more in common than we have separating
And
us.
what? And you really fucking think we have plenty in common?
But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of things that we all kind of like I said, we all want better lives for our kids or the next generation in general. Like we all want
Yeah, at least
take care of our parents.
it
We all
should
want to take
be.
care of ourselves. Like there's things that we all kind of want. Like this is grow from there.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Things are not as hard as people make them out to be.
Yeah, well, they don't have to be.
This,
It's like me. Yeah, I've my fucking coworkers sometimes they piss me off or they start going off the handle. It's like, yeah, that's just him. And I'm just like, whatever. I just look at them and they'll look at me like, what's wrong with him? I'm like, just being Nick.
yeah,
Just ignore him for now. He'll be fine in about
an
2
hour,
minutes.
right?
He just pissed off at something.
Yeah,
Not even. He's usually pissed off for like 2 to 3 minutes and he's good.
yeah. Well,
It's
that's
like,
the thing.
wow, you are like, you are a person that knows how to calm down really fucking quick.
Also, like I tried to tell this to somebody the other day. Like people, you tend to get mad and snap off on people that you're most comfortable with. Like
Yeah.
so, like even though like you're like, why are you yelling at me? It's like, well, because I can, because I know you and I trust you and I love you, whatever. Versus a random Joe Blow, you're not gonna fucking just go scream at them and shit. Like you know, like
Yeah, because try to get your shit rocked.
yep, yep.
Although, as Fight Club says, the mass majority of people will go out of the way to try to avoid a fight, you know,
Oh, totally.
which that is true.
I mean, for probably like 95%, there's always gonna be the 5% that don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. Like I said, I think we make things so complicated when they don't have to be.
No, not really.
Whim, kind like Hank, fancy, lark, sort, herb, Venus, whim, kind, job, impulse by, like impulse. No, 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 no. Oh man, Robin. Robin is a bird. Robin Hood.
Yeah, there's Robin as a person.
You know, I know. I'm trying to do my word shit. It's fucking. So I was trying to say. I
Oh.
tried to read the word. I'm like, all right. What are like the 3-4 ways I can think of this word being used? Because I know it's not going to be the one I think instantly. It's like fuck. Like I got whim and impulse. I know those two go together on a whim and an impulse. Like these two go together. And then I got like lark, sort, herb, Venus, type, Robin, reading, fancy, Hank, Tennessee, kind, like, job, nice.
Whoa!
I know Hank. God damn it. Impulse whim. What is a lark? You know what a lark is? I don't know that word.
Lark.
Lark.
No, not that I can think of.
I know that's the word that's fucking confusing me because I don't know if I know that word. He got a sort. He's got a sort. He's got a kind. He's got a type. He likes. Boom! That one. Yes. Got it. All right. 1 out of 4. This lark is gonna be the last thing I do because I don't know what the fuck that word is. Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee volunteers of the college, Tennessee
Hash.
Tennessee hash, Tennessee what is it called, moonshine kind of shit. Tennessee reading Robin herbs. Venus is a planet. It's a shaver. It's a fucking Venus is love, right? Pretty sure, like in Greeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, nice impulse on a whim. Hmm? Hi, baby. Ugh, fuck. Reading Rainbow. Just kidding.
Not reading Rainbow.
Right. Hey man, I'm old. I grew up on that shit. Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
And the Magic School Bus. That was huge too.
Oh dude, that was the shit.
That's what I'm saying. That shit was awesome. When was the last time you seen the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh god, I can't even remember.
You need to
I
watch
was a
it.
wee little
You need
lad.
to watch it again. It's great.
I know.
It's great
I
as an
really should
adult.
watch it again.
It's one of those. It's still great as an adult. I watched it. I'm like, oh man, this is actually just as good as I remembered it.
Yeah, I
Some-
heard it's like really, really sexual.
Oh, it's raunchy as shit, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah.
There's one part the fucking dude's. He's like, can I get a scotch on the rocks? He's like, and I mean fucking ice cubes. And when they bring him his drink, it has rocks in it.
Yeah, because it's all fucking it's literal.
Yeah, I'm saying it's just funny as fuck. Like things like that. I'm like watching, I'm like, dude, that shit is hilarious. I don't give a fuck how old I am now. That shit's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, something that you didn't caught because most kids don't know what the fuck on the rocks mean.
For sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't,
And then now you're just like, oh,
like I said, it was funny as a kid, and now as an adult, or rewatching, I'm like, oh, that shit is just fucking gold. This is great. Like it's still fucking hilarious. I recommend everybody watch that movie. It's so fucking funny as an adult.
I will have to try that out one of these days.
Mhm.
Oh, you fucker.
Job fair, reading fair, nice fair, Hank fair, fancy fair maybe, Robin fair, Lark fair, Venus fair, Tennessee fair, impulse fair, whim fair. Fuck man, there's got to be another one with a fair. Fancy fair, reading fair, job fair, reading fair, fun fair, Venus fair, Lark fair, maybe Lark. I keep thinking of LARP, but it's not.
Yeah.
That's what I keep seeing whenever I see that word. I'm like, fuck, it's not that word though. Mm. Hank fair, nice fair. Nice fair. Tennessee fair, herb fair. Fucking A. Impulse, Venus fair, herb. Fuck. I hate that I don't know this one word. It's gonna fuck everything because I'm like it could be any of these things. Like every time I think of things, I'm like, oh, does this fit? It could. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm stupid with that word. I'm trying not to look it up and cheat. Impulse. Oh, one away. Oh, Williams. Hank Williams, Robin Williams, Tennessee Williams, and Venus Williams.
Oh. Okay.
Fuck, man, that was hard as shit. I had to take I guessed one, and I got 3 out of 4. I was like, oh, fuck. Then I got it. But that was it. The Williamses. Fuckers. I wish it would have. I guessed Lark on it, and it wasn't it. I was like, fucking A. I was hoping it was going to be it.
Larkon.
So now I'm down to fancy, whim, reading, herb, lark, job, impulse, nice. Those are my 8 words. Fuck. All right. On a whim and impulse. I'm guessing those two go together, but I don't know with what. Whim and impulse. Fancy and nice probably go together. Whim, impulse. The fuck are you, Lark? What does herb mean besides like food herbs? There's got to be a meaning for this word that I can't think of. Herb.
Herb.
Yeah, like herbs, like not food related, like not like you're cooking, but
Yeah.
it's got to be something. It has to have a second meaning that I just can't think of. I feel like if I figure that out, I could figure it out.
Nothing I know of or can think of.
I know. Fuck. Fuck, what away. Fancy, nice reading job, and I was 1 away. Fuck, which one doesn't fit? Job, reading. Fucking A. Already guess. Okay. Oh my! It was words pronounced differently as proper nouns: herb, job, nice, and reading. Words pronounced differently.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you call a job? Yob? Job? Job? Oh, Job.
Yeah.
Job.
A
Job.
Job. Job.
It is the name. The name Job instead of job. Niece instead of nice. What's another way you say reading? Reading? Reading?
Right. Job.
Herb and then like. Oh, herb instead of herb.
George Oscar Bluth.
Herb.
Yeah, you're a real Job.
I know, right?
Oh, don't worry. You'll figure that out in a little bit.
Fucking A, dude. I got half of them right and I fucked up. Stupid me.
Yeah. Stupid Wally.
I know, man. I get like I finish 35% of the time. So I'm not that good, but I'm not that bad. Working on it.
Smarter than a lot of other people I know of.
In my realms, but other realms I'm stupid. I always say a wise man
Oh,
once
yeah.
said, I don't know. And that's fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with being like I'm stupid.
Yep. You can acknowledge it. All right, fine.
Yeah, I'm saying
It's the people that can't acknowledge it that are the actual, truly stupid ones.
For sure. That's why I say it. That's why I love the phrase a wise man once said, I don't know. Because that's all it is. You're truly wise when you can say, I do not know the answer.
Exactly.
That shows humility / whatever you want to call it, you know, like.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, now if you get me in
Oh
my
yeah.
area, if you get me to the areas where I'm smart as fuck, yeah, I'm gonna fucking smash you because I know this area. You know, like I know my
Oh,
expertise.
easily.
You know, fuck, man. What are you playing these days now?
I'm playing Wayfinder right now.
Wayfinder.
Yeah. See, I got so much new shit.
I wonder if Xbox people are gonna raise their prices now too. The Xbox Pass with the tariffs.
Possibly.
Because like games are gonna get more expensive in general, therefore they could probably just say like, hey, games are expensive now, we gotta buy, like even if they don't even need to, they probably will
Hmm.
just because.
Yeah. I can see that happening just because.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. After watching Nintendo, like I said, that's what I'm afraid of. Nintendo's pricing and shit is showing. Like, I feel like that's with tariffs already built in. So I'm like, oh no, I feel like games are just gonna be like almost $100 a game now. Like,
Yeah,
especially
fucking hell.
think about like, dude, think
That's
about
why piracy. Woohoo.
I'm just saying like when PS6 comes out or whatever, like dude, those games will be fucking $100 a game. I guarantee it. As long as Trump's president, we have tariffs still. I guess I should preface.
Yep.
If they
Yeah,
out,
you should preface that.
if they come out after, then who knows? But Mount Vesuvius. Oh yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm about to go on this cruise. I'm about to go see Spain, France, and Italy, bro.
It's gonna be dope.
I can't fucking wait. It's in 4 months. But
I need an actual vacation.
I haven't gone on a vacation, so like this will be the first time. Like this is my first time ever leaving the country besides Canada at like 18, 19. So I mean,
Yeah.
but no. Usually I go up to my cabin for like 10 days every year. But the last like 2 years, I got stuck working because my brother's kids do sports and shit. So he's like, "Oh, you got to stay and watch the bar for this week." Because Mike, oh fuck you, dude. Like, I need a vacation
Yeah.
too, bro. Like, so now I booked it out so far in advance. I'm like, "Hey, bro, I'm taking these days off. Suck my dick." Like,
Yep.
figure it the
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
out.
Suck my
Like, I don't.
Not my problem.
Yep. I gave you a fucking 140 days of notice, bro. Figure it the fuck out.
Yep.
That's pretty much was my thought process. Like, yeah, well, whatever you're gonna say, I don't care.
Yep. What are you gonna say? You can shut your dick holster.
Oh man. So yeah, like I was telling, I don't know if I told you or somebody. Like, yeah, basically that's this vacation is basically like I said, the stock money I was gonna put in, but I didn't, or I'm not going to because fuck that. Not at this time.
Yeah. You're like, hell no.
I gotta buy when the recession actually hits because it's coming within like the next year.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be fucking tough.
I know, and it's funny because like I always tell people like when Biden was president, who was seriously talking about a recession in America? Nobody serious was. I know you retards were
Yeah.
talking about it because you guys want to blame Biden for everything, but it's like you look at the stock market and look at like the S&P and all this shit, like they were all going way up. So no, nobody credible was talking about a recession up until 3 months ago.
Yeah, and then you fucking retard started going out on it. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I think it's crazy that Trump was supposed to be the anti-war guy, and he's openly talking about taking over fucking goddamn Greenland and shit. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
I know, but it's just I'm not either. But it's just funny. Like he ran out. We'll have less war. This. It's like
Yeah, that's the platform we left.
yeah. I'm saying, but you're running on. You're talking about taking over Panama and Greenland and all this shit. It's like, what do you mean you were anti-war? Like, I don't think you know what that word
Yeah.
means.
What does anti-war mean in your book?
Right. When Trump,
Because I sure as fuck don't think you know what it
when
means.
Trump says that, what's it called? Tariff is the best word in the dictionary. Like, can you define what tariff is?
Yeah, you can't.
I don't think that your version of tariff and my version of tariff are even remotely close to the same thing. Like I said, it was earlier today. Rand Paul was saying like, if you look at the McKinley thing, it fucked our whole fucking country and our politicians and shit. It's like, oh, so you do understand. Why were you fucking for it 3 months ago? Or like, why didn't you say this before he was president? Why didn't you like, why'd you wait? I don't get
Yeah.
that. I don't get it.
To own the libs.
Well, I think people thought he was just joking, but like anybody who knows him for real knows he's not joking. Yeah, I don't know. Like when he kept saying he's gonna run on, when he kept saying he's gonna run on fucking revenge. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't think he was gonna run. He was gonna do revenge shit. Like, ugh, all these things, man. It's so simple and easy when you actually like just actually study it and read it. Like it's not hard, people. Not hard at all.
But people want to be told.
Of course. Yeah, like I said, people want to be spoon fed. That's what I'm saying. There's people like yesterday, like, where do you get your news from? Blah blah blah. I'm like, court documents. This is like the boring shit that you guys don't want to do. Because like, how do you know this is what the case was? I'm like, well, here's the case. I can tell you. I can read you the case. Like, here it is. Because they're talking about like, how do you know that the gay dude all he had was tattoos? That's the only reason why they arrested him. Like, well, because that's what the government said. Like, that was their excuse. Yeah. They didn't give another excuse. Here's the court documents. They said they arrested him because of these 3 tattoos. Like, no, unlike you guys, I actually took the time and read it.
Hello.
Weird concept, I know.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. A lot of it's boring reading shit like that, but you know what? If you want to know, that's what you gotta know. The thing is, again, that was the government's that was their whole offense, was these tattoos. Like, you have any other evidence? Well, no. Well, then no, it's not allowed. Like, you're just not allowed to do that. It's not the way.
No, you're really not. You shouldn't be.
No.
Let's see, break magic, crit power.
Yep, I just hope the Supreme Court follows through and gives us due process when it gets up to them. They better not let us down.
Yeah.
I think that the Supreme Court realized how much they fucked up earlier, letting Trump have all this power. That I think they're trying to make it back. I kind of have that feeling. Like I said, because Amy Cohen Barrett, whatever, she's fucking been voting against Trump a lot. She's a Trump appointee, so I'm like, ooh. So it's funny.
That's a bad sign
for him. It's great for us.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bad sign for him.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, like, fuck, man. Even your own point. That's what I'm saying when he's like, they're corrupt. I'm like, you put these people in. Like, so you're saying you're a retard? You felt for corrupt people? Like, that's why we stopped.
Yeah, you are the corrupt one.
True, but I'm saying, if you're gonna say this person's corrupt, well, you put them in. So therefore, you got fooled by a fucking corrupt person. So why would I trust you with like Putin or Xi Jinping or any of these motherfuckers? Like, you just admitted that you fall for dummies because you're stupid.
Yes.
Like, that's my whole point. Like, when they say like the swamp was still around, like, well, Trump was in there, right? He didn't get rid of him. So what are you saying? He doesn't understand anything? He's stupid?
Yes. Oh, fuck.
I found out when I go to Europe, I can bring back 1 bottle of wine and 1 carton of cigarettes.
Oh, how kind of
per person.
Yeah.
So me and my girlfriend go.
So I
can have two. Pack of smokes out there. I was reading. Pack of smokes out there is only $5.
Oh damn.
That's why I was like, oh, maybe I'll get a carton out there. And then my girlfriend's like, they're not like our kind. It's like, I don't give a fuck. They're $5.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I get 2 fine fucks.
That's what I was saying. I roll my cigarettes, so I don't give a fuck. I got that love you all the time. I'm a rollie.
You just rolling.
Well, obviously, I don't give a fuck about like the flavor or whatever that much. Ugh. Here you go, Mitch. Every blanket is a weighted blanket if your cats are chunky enough.
Yes,
Yes,
that is true.
I know. That's why I told you. I'm like, I bet you appreciate it. If your cat got enough booty, it'd work.
Yay. Oh, fuck.
Mm-mm-mm. July 9th, new South Park.
Ooh.
Oh man, they already got an episode about bird flu. That's their first episode. It looks like
I'm not fucking surprised.
they got the picture is Kyle with all the fucking measles bumps with fucking uh, bird wings coming out his arms and shit, and talons on his feet, whatever the chicken feet.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
that is pretty damn great.
Now when I argue with anti-vax people, I'm like, you know what? You guys are so stupid. Even South Park's making fun of you guys.
Yeah, that's pretty depressing with South Park's when they identify with the people that South Park's making fun of. But to be fair, South Park has made fun of pretty much everything in anyone.
No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they make fun of the left too. That's thing is, I don't even care because the thing is, when they make fun of the left people, they usually make fun of the retards on the left, and that's fine. Like there's,
Yeah.
I openly say it, there's a lot of dummies on the left too. I call them out just as much. That's the difference between me and most people. I try to fucking call them out equally. Like I try to stand on principles. My principle says this, so whoever it is breaks it, I will call you out. I don't give a fuck. I'm not being paid by anybody to shill.
Are you now? So I think you are.
I'm trying to be, bro.
It'd be easy money.
Dude, I mean, if I want to do that, I just grift to the right. That's how you make all the money.
Yeah, but
Realistically.
no.
Oh, I know. I'm saying, but if I wanted to truly grift and make money, that's how you do it.
Oh yeah.
This guy literally did it for science. This guy on YouTube, whatever, he made up a whole new fucking social media account. It was like, this is how easy it is to grift from the right. He's like, you just gotta make these comments and say these things and shit like that. He's like, boom, you get a lot of followers. Like,
really?
yeah. And after like 3 months, he's like, I'm just gonna let you guys know, I'm not you guys. You guys are retarded.
Yeah, I fucking hate you guys. Yeah, you guys are scum.
He was just trying to show that you guys have a lot of money and you guys just don't care and you guys are willing to throw to anybody who says what you want.
Oh,
My favorite episode of South Park will still always probably will be Faith Plus One. I love it. He goes, I'll say it again. Fuck Jesus. Everybody loses their mind.
I'll say it again. Fuck Jesus.
he's like, these songs sound like you're in love with Jesus. He's like, yeah, I am. No, it sounds like you're actually like in love with Jesus. It's like, oh shit. That shit's so fucking funny.
Oh, here they come.
Here they come. And another one.
Damn, I really wish. Oh, 21% crit chance.
Savage, man. Think about no bank account. Good bitch, I'm on the chain like Caleb Brown. I know you don't care about sports, but in basketball right now, there's like 6 games left of the season. One, two. There's a four-way tie for fifth place. 5, 6, 7, 8 are all tied. That's pretty crazy. This late in the year. Oh, we got Buford and Sons. How goes it?
He was screwing with his mic, and now he's just silent.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I mean, I have technical difficulties too from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like a week ago, I was streaming, and about an hour in, I found out nobody could hear me. Also, my friend,
Really?
also my friend that was listening or whatever was listening, texted me like, "We can't hear you," and also I'm like, "What?" And all my shit was all.
You're like,
fucked up.
oh,
I had to like restart my computer, I had to re-put everything into like my OBS and shit. It was fucked up. I don't know what the fuck happened.
gross.
I know. I had to remember all the shit that I used to know the one time I looked it up. Like, oh, I do remember this. Okay. I can do this. I'm not as stupid as I thought I was.
This takes for fucking ever.
Oh, I hate when I can't. I hate you, New York Times. I don't want to pay for you. There's an article that says Supreme Court sides with truck driver fired over drug test, and I wanted to read it, and they won't let me read it.
Give me a second. I thought I gave you
You
that
did.
paywall
You
reader.
did, actually, I forget about it. I always forget about
All right, you still got it?
it. It says access on the server is denied. It won't let me do it now. The paywallreader.com.
Oh, maybe
right?
they.
Yeah, maybe they blocked it off finally. Because I clicked the link that you sent me because I have it saved in my favorites.
Yeah.
But yeah, they must have got rid of it. They must have
Resource.
found
Yeah.
it. It's like a lot of things. It'll be back in like a month or something, you know,
Mm-hmm.
or a different version.
Easily.
Of it. It's like I tell people when I fucking like when I audiobook and shit like that, dude. I audiobook them on YouTube. So I'll listen to a book for like a week, and then like a week later it'll be gone, and I'll have to wait like a month. It'll come back, you know, so I can try to remember where I left off and shit. It's kind of funny.
Talent.
Sorry, General Bailey, knocked you the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my game.
General Bailey's.
Yep. I don't know who he is, but I knocked this bitch ass out. What color? He was pink. That's why. Real men don't wear pink. The skin.
I remember that shit back in high school. It's like, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I know, right?
It's all it sounded like. It really doesn't fucking matter what people wear, as long as they're wearing appropriate clothing. That, like, oh, those fucking fat, morbidly obese people who wear like, all like the skin tight clothing and crop tops and shit. It's like, oh, why? That should be fucking illegal.
All right.
There he goes.
So I found this article on the USA Today now. Supreme Court sided with the truck driver because it was CBD that got him failed the drug test.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to basically prove that the shit he was taking did not have THC. It was all CBD, even though on the drug test it came up that way.
Yeah, that's so fucking
Think about this.
stupid. But
I mean, honestly, so think about this: the vote for the Supreme Court was 5-4. Like it was so close. Like, why was this even a close issue? Like the guy didn't take weed.
Yeah.
You know, like it shouldn't even been that big. Like, fuck, man.
it shouldn't even been a thing to begin with.
I mean, in general, yeah. But yeah, they're trying to fire him. Hold on. This case shouldn't. should have been reasonably straightforward. RICO does not authorize personal injury suits, period, Kavanaugh wrote in his dissent. Yeah, of course. Trump guy Kavanaugh was the dissent, aka
Yeah.
voted against it. With Roberts. I fucking hate Roberts. And Alito? Well, I'm kind of surprised that Alito voted against it. Wonder why. Huh. Oh, did he get hurt? Okay, is this what happened? He must have got hurt at work or something. What happened? Because I keep seeing something about being hurt. I'm like, what the fuck? He should have been allowed to fight crimes. They try to charge this dude under racketeering, and try to triple the damages.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Argue that RICO, the manufacturer Medical Marijuana Inc., argue that RICO can't be used to sue for personal injuries only for harm to businesses or property. Horn contended that the harm was to his ability to earn a living, which meets the plain definition of business. Does it?
What the fuck?
Man. Writing for the majority, Amy Coney Barrett said medical marijuana tried valiantly to engineer a rule that yields its preferred outcomes. I mean, yeah, makes sense.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, people act like the Supreme Court shit is all, like, new to Trump. But, like, no. He just gets the headlines. But, like, the Supreme Court's been making big deals for a lot of these issues for a long time. Like, for literally forever, honestly. But with all that said and done, medical marijuana is left fighting the most natural interpretation of the text, that injured means harmed, with no plausible alternative in hand, she wrote. This is a battle that it cannot win. Yeah, these people are trying to say all harms are injuries, basically. That's why they're trying to do. I don't get the racketeering part still.
Yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
So they're trying to charge her for RICO. Maybe honestly, so maybe they're suing. Maybe they're going after this one guy specifically, but they're also trying to in general get this Medical Marijuana Inc. company for RICO, because they're probably selling.
Oh,
they're selling cannabis shit, not cannabis, but CBD across state lines and shit. You know, it's like a big company. That's the only thing I'm not sure. I haven't got far, but that's the only thing. That's the only way I can see it being a RICO charge.
Yeah.
During the October oral arguments, some conservative justices expressed concern that allowing that interpretation would open the floodgates to the type of lawsuits the laws wasn't intended to cover. That was also a point raised in the legal filing in the U.S. Chambers of Commerce, which urged the court to rule against Horn. Otherwise, the group said there will be a devastating consequence for increasing businesses' exposure to lawsuits. Yeah, because if you're going to charge this company for doing something that's basically legal across state lines or whatever, then you're going to... There's going to be a lot more lawsuits coming your way. Truck driver lawyer argued that there are still significant hurdles for using RICO. Anyone making a claim has to show a pattern of racketeering activities and that the illegal activities caused harm, Isha Anard, an attorney for Horn, told the Supreme Court. Created primarily to fight organized crime, RICO was seldom used until a 1981 Supreme Court decision expanded its interpretation to apply to both legitimate and illegitimate enterprises, according to Jeffrey Grell, an expert of law who previewed the case for the American Bar Association. But after the federal courts were deluged with RICO cases, the Supreme Court had tried to limit its application. Yeah. I like Amy Coney Barrett. She's like, the law is evolving. Yes, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not supposed to stay stagnant.
I don't think. Some people do think that way. I don't think that way. Like I said, some people say it's originalist.
Fuck
all
no.
about the originalists. Like, I don't give a fuck about the originalists. What's it mean today?
Yeah.
I always tell people, like, did the originalists have internet in their plans and fucking all this shit? Flying I guess they are vehicles, planes. You know, like flying. Like, no, they didn't have plans for none of this shit in the Constitution because they didn't fucking have any ideas coming. But you have to adapt to it. You have to adapt with the times. Supreme Court is going to be taking on a case with South Carolina's bid to defund Planned Parenthood. Ooh, that's
Oh God,
they're gonna side with South
that's
Carolina.
horrible.
I'm just saying. I already telling
Of
you.
course it
They're
is.
gonna side with states' rights and go. South Carolina has a right to do it. It's their state. Guarantee it.
I'm like, the fuck they do. That's woman health care right there.
It
They're
should
depriving
be.
people health care.
The thing is, it's not just about the. You're right in the sense it's not just about abortions. Like they do more than just they give, you know,
Yeah, it's
contraceptives.
OBGNY and
Yeah,
all that other shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's so much more than Everyone just thinks of them as a fucking abortion, but it's like they do a lot of other things that women need.
Mm-hmm.
What does this say? Supreme Court rules for the FDA in flavored vapes dispute. Supreme Court on Wednesday handed a win to the FDA over its refusal to approve flavored e-cigs. Well, it looks like we're about to lose flavored e-cigs.
Oh, they're talking about like the Juul ones and shit like that. Like rigs, they're not going to touch our rigs.
Not the you're talking about weed ones, or what are you talking about?
No, the fucking rigs, like the actual mod e-cigs.
Oh no,
We
yeah,
have to fill them up with juice.
yeah, no, they're talking about like the already made ones, yeah.
The Juuls, the predisposed ones, which is like good, ban them. Hopefully, let's fucking ban them because less fucking e-waste in the environment. It'll be great for the environmental impact. It would.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it being good, but it's also take away people's freedom to have that. But it's like, yo, I keep on telling people, it's like, yo, just buy a rig. It's like, yeah, the upfront cost is going to be like $20 to $30 more just for the rig, and then about another $30 for like 100 milliliters of fluid. But you're getting more bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm. It's all about long term,
and you don't have to keep on throwing it away too.
Yep.
I hate that shit so much.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, so like, I guess I mean, unless they're truly like really actually like horribly bad, like if they could prove that in a case, I guess that'd be one thing. But like in general, I would rather just have the government. So like you keep them legal, but I guess you get like double the cost of them. So you kind of incentivize people not to do it, but I mean, you give them a choice to fucking do it. Like so, I'm big on government incentivizing or decentivizing versus just outright making things illegal or whatever, like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a big proponent for that, and I love when people say they're not, even though they are, because they don't realize it. Because I'm always like, what about like child tax credits and shit? Like we do shit like that all the time. You're a fan of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even like I said, my solar panel shit. Like having solar panel credits, nice. Definitely helped me.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely helped me get it because you know why? It was nice to know that I got 30% off.
Yeah, and it's a great investment regardless. Mm-hmm. Shit like that's always a great investment.
Yeah, like I said, long term and shit. Yeah.
Shit, is this so more like hidden stuff around here?
This chick goes, reverse psychology don't work on me. Maybe try reverse cowgirl.
Oh, she's honest.
Hey, you ever proud?
Yeah.
I like a little rodeo.
Little rodeo.
Rodeo drive.
Yep. Fucking Shane Company.
I know. You got a friend.
In the diamond business. No, I don't. Because I don't need a friend in the diamond business.
Fuck no. Diamonds are intrinsically worthless. That's what people don't realize.
Yeah, they are. They're not even rare.
Nope. I know. So that's the worst part about it all. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, people think they're rare. They're fucking...
So when I got my girlfriend her fucking diamond, not her diamond, I got her fucking pink sapphire or whatever I got her. I got her something different because of like, fuck a ring, like a diamond ring. They're worthless.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
so crazy. Super Mario 3 when it came out brand new was $45.
Damn.
A Nintendo original at the time of this in 1991, towards the end of it, was $89. No, $90.
Really, at the end of it?
Yeah, towards the end of it, because Super Nintendo came out in '93, I think, or '92. So
Ye-
this is '91, so this is towards the end of it. Yeah, so I think they're like 150
hmm
bucks originally, or whatever. But it just there's this fucking ad for like whatever it is, Best Buy from fucking 1991. Like, look at this.
Oh.
Like, oh man, like Techno Super Bowl, Tetris.
You're like, I remember those games.
They got the Bart Simpson world, whatever. That's the most expensive game. The Simpson video. Oh no, second most. Simpson video game was $47.
Jeez, really?
Yeah,
Just because of the Simpsons name on it.
yeah.
Especially for that time. The Simpsons was a big fucking cash cow.
Oh, I know it was. It's '91, dude. Yeah, that's like 4 years after they started. So yeah. Yeah, that was huge. I mean, fuck, what's it called? South Park literally started all of Comedy Central. Comedy Central wouldn't be around if it wasn't for South Park.
Yeah, they had South Park, Dave Attell, and maybe the Daily Show
I'd
at
say
the
the
time.
Daily Show and South Park were the only shows, like only big shows. Those two shows started everything. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was like 47 million people got cable like 2 weeks after South Park started.
Really? Holy
Just
shit.
basically just watch that. Yeah, I'm saying it's like 47 million people.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah, it's
wow.
crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty damn crazy.
I'm just saying how popular it was. Like I said when it first, like I'm saying, like so going back to like the Simpsons, like when they're at their peak of their powers, I bet it was the same thing though. Like, you know, you know why that game's expensive? Because they knew they had 47 million people that'd be like, I'm gonna buy this game because it has Bart on it. You know.
Oh yeah.
So. Tesla cars are down $13 million sales this last quarter.
Good. Let's make it all of it.
Working on it.
Yep. Slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Well, like I said, he pissed off his whole fucking base. So who's gonna?
Yeah, pretty much.
Who? Like I said, it's only Dems that buy him. So.
Yeah, but I bet you a lot of hypocrites fucking bought them now. She was like, I thought you hated electric cars. Oh, if Musk will, because Musk's my hero. I'll go fucking kill yourself.
Thing is, they won't. Though.
You nuts.
Dude, there's no fucking hillbilly out in fucking hunter population that's gonna buy a Tesla.
Yeah, exactly. There's no point because there's no charging station.
Exactly. Only way they could is if they had solar panels where they could and batteries. Like I have solar panels, but I don't have batteries, so I can't store my shit yet. But
yeah,
but if like the next time I do that shit and I buy some batteries, then I can store my shit. I can buy a fucking Tesla or whatever the fuck, you know, and fucking charge it myself. I don't even need a station.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that is the long term goal because I know that's what the world's gonna come to. We all need to go electric, so it's like, well, might as well start planning and buying the shit slowly but surely, you know.
I think electric's going to be a fad, and there's going to be something that's going to be more advanced, like hydrogen fuel or something. Because the only thing that we really need is the storing it. Really, is the biggest issue is storing it.
Hydrogen. The problem with hydrogen that people don't like is that it's the most combustible. That's the issue with it.
Yeah, but you don't need much hydrogen, though. That's the funny thing.
No, I know. You're right with that, but it's still like, if you get in a car accident,
yeah, people are
you fucking dying now because it's going to burst into flames. So, you know, like, that's an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very wary.
Well, I don't think it's, I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be that rare, honestly. It could be.
No, wary. Wary, like they're cautious.
My buddy's like, a kind and compassionate human being, a well-informed and aware, and a Trump supporter. You could be two of these things, but never all three.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I know. And there's one dude's like, "Oh, I fucking blah blah blah." It's like, dude, you're a dummy.
Yeah, don't even start. Like,
Not
you
this
know,
guy.
you've already been beaten.
No, this guy I've already argued with before. That's why I don't argue with him. I'm like, dude, I just know you're a retard.
You're like, I'm already done with I'm already done dealing with your shit.
You know, it'd be one like there's people that I argue with that I can have good conversation. Like there's this Christine chick. I always tell like she's like, you know, I don't mind arguing with you. I'm like, yeah, because I come in good faith, and I know you do. You might disagree with me, but at least you understand where I'm coming from, and you actually listen to my talk, like my points, and you acknowledge the points, and you know, like it's just makes everything
Yeah.
so much easier when you can have a real conversation versus just you're a retard. Like, oh, well, thank you, okay, or you're a libtard, or you're a fucking whatever, all the dumb shit's like, oh, cool. That's all I ever asked for is just to be good faith. Hmm.
Oh, there's something in the log. There we go.
I think it's funny that Trump signs an executive order requiring proof of citizenship in federal elections. Like they already like
You already need that.
the thing is illegals don't
But-
vote. Like we already know this is a fake talking point. Like if they vote, it's like 100 people. So nothing like no outcome or like turn amount. Like I always say, the 2020 election was literally audited 3 times, and the last time was a hand count. So we know how the vote goes and went. Like they didn't have the billion illegals like everyone they always say. Like, oh, there's 5 million illegals voting. Like, really? No, it's like 500
No,
maybe
there's
at most. 550 states. It ain't that many, bro. Ugh.
Yeah, maybe.
Like 10 a state.
Yeah, you really can't get a lot of legals to vote. It's so fucking hard.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like that's always what I try to tell people. These dumb dumbs. I'm like, no, you guys don't understand. The 2020 election was triple audited. They know exactly how and what the fuck. Like, it's not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
But
apparently, some people it's very
people are
hard.
still trying to bring up a fucking it was rigged and shit. It's like, what the fuck, dude? We're still arguing about this 4 or 5 years later. Because I laugh at him because I tell him like, isn't it funny that Trump said 16, 20, and 24 were rigged, and he won 2 of them? Like, like how did they rig one and not the other ones? Like, did they just get lazy? Did they just like decide not to rig this one? Like, what? What do you mean? Like, this is nothing new. Claiming bullshit.
Just the same rhetoric over and over and over again.
Oh no, Tesla stock went up big today. Well, I hope tomorrow they fucking plummet.
What, they went up big? How much?
Like 5%, which is pretty fucking big.
Oh, damn. Yeah. They need to crumble.
They almost are back to where they were before they lost all their money. So they're
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's got to be some.
people are losing momentum. Well, honestly, also the Trump fucking car salesman show probably helped his fucking. The last 5 days, he's up 4%. Like I said, for the last month, he's down 0.66%. He's got up $50 since his low. It was 222 on March 10th. Now it's 282. But Tesla reported 13% drop in first quarter vehicles deliveries from a year ago. So they are falling, like, number wise. I can look at their businesses. Let's see your net income. A little bit up. So they were supposed to make 77 cents per share. They only made 73, so they're down 4 cents a share. And they're down $2 billion from what they thought their sales were going to be. So I mean they're losing. They're down just. But the thing is, I think it's gonna continuously get worse though. He lost his whole German market, like I said, the all of Europe market. That's a huge market, man. What do you think?
There's no way in hell he's going to make that back. Not after what he pulled. Germans do not play
Like I said,
with that
I think
shit.
it's all of Europe. That's the big one. I bet if I were to actually like deep dive into his fucking the stock, I guarantee you they're gonna show European sales are fucking plummeting.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, in Germany specifically, I think I said it was like they're down 80% or something ridiculous. Fuck you, New York Times. I hate when I click you.
Fuck the New York Times.
I keep forgetting that I can't click them.
They are definitely one of the most biased of the biased.
Oh,
So is the Washington Post.
The thing is, it's not necessarily like the news itself. I mean, some of it's that way, obviously, but like it's usually just the writers. You just gotta read. Like specific writers suck for a lot of organizations, specifically, I guess.
Yeah. Oh shit.
They delivered 50,000 fewer cars this year than last year.
Good. And Tesla is also sitting on like, what is it, like $200 million worth of unsold Cybertrucks?
Well, I'm assuming whatever 50,000 trucks is, or not trucks, but 50,000 cars times whatever they sell, if say 40 grand,
Yeah.
that's probably about 200 million or so. I'm guessing, give or take. I'm not a math whiz, but I'm guessing it's around that number.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, before this last quarter, they were on a 20 to 100% going up every quarter. Before that, now they're down 13% this quarter.
Mm-hmm. Idiots.
Some of the soldiers we fought during the battle for Skyline.
This quarter was an example of the damage Musk is causing Tesla. This continues to be the moment of truth for Musk to navigate this brand tornado crisis and to get on the other side of the deep, dark chapter of Tesla. Crazy. I like it. Talking shit.
I say he just kills himself.
Fucking, that wouldn't be Hitler and Himmler. Or Goodle, or
Yeah.
what his fucking name is. Goodle.
Wow.
A new polling discovered that in February shows that 32% of U.S. buyers would not consider buying a Tesla at all. That's up from 27% a year ago and 17% from 2021.
I would have never bought a Tesla anyways.
I don't know what I would have bought if I'd have bought EV. I guess I don't know. There you go. In blue states, the percentage of current Tesla owners buying another Tesla fell to 65%.
Come on, guys. We can make that zero.
But red states, people that are going to rebuy, went up from 47% to, so they gained 1% more of Republicans, but they lost 65%.
Oh,
of
whoop-de-doo.
I'm saying they lost 65%.
Yeah.
And gained 1%. That's
Yeah,
what
I'm saying whoop de doo. They lost how many and only gained 1%?
Well,
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like, he pissed off his whole actual. Republicans don't buy your shit, bro. It's Democrats, and you just fucking fuck them, piss them off. Here you go.
I think I'm
The
gonna go
last
to sleep.
quarter, the last quarter, sales fell 49% in Europe alone in the first 2 months of the quarter. Even though
Damn.
here's the crazy part. Even though electrical vehicle sales grew 28% in that continent. European EV sales are going up 28%, and sales of that went down 50%.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. BMW is definitely taking over the market over there.
I wonder how big like Kia is and shit, like those South Korean cars and shit.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm starting to get tired.
All right, brother. I'll probably head off too then. All right, brother. Nice talking to you,
Peace
brother.
out, dude.
Peace out.
Yeah, you too. Peace.
Maybe I'll finish this game out. Then I'll go to bed. Keep reading this over. And they get more competition from China. China is the largest market for EVs and Tesla's second largest market after the United States. Chinese automaker BYD reported sales of more than 416,000 pure electric passenger vehicles in the first quarter, a 39% rise from the year earlier. Once again overtaking Tesla as the world's largest seller of EVs. Hoo-hoo, they're about to lose their shit. And they're less expensive. Who would have thought? They got a charging system that will give you 250 miles in just 5 minutes. Jeez. Hell yeah. BYD. Who is that? I should start buying their stock. Who's BYD? Is this them? Yep. Let me read their stock shit. 274 billion. Tesla sells 25 billion. They sell hundreds of billions. Huh. Biddy. She got titties and we like tree fitties. Don't try to fuck with my city. She's a pretty cat and she got a little bitty. I'll be on my own. Head up in the clouds like Zeus when you can. You come down like who? I should look at the bitty stock forecast. What's it right now? 97. Why does it say 60? Is it a currency thing? Check my phone. I don't even know what my phone is. Baby on my phone? Of course you're. You're on my phone, baby. Hold on, baby. You like to lay on my stuff. You always like to lay on my stuff. B. This is Boyd Gaming, that's why. BYDDY. This is 97 too. What's the book? Yeah, probably sign it this way, okay. Okay. Oh, I got a player. Cash in my little mini men. Many, 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 many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. So where my heart turned cold, have mercy on many men. Many, 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 many men. I talk to God, but he don't say nothing back. I know he protected me, but I still stay on my gat. What? They have no information on the stock on the site? Could have bought them at $50. Could have been up $40 a share. Whew. That'd have been nice. 40 times like 20. Crazy little chubby guy. Yeah, I gotta read more about this bitty bitty comedy. Since the beginning of the year is up 46%. Warren Buffett bets on BDY. Why is that the company? Wow. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna go roll a cigarette. I'll be right back. Cool, perfect timing. Good call, Guado. Cool. Oh, do you need all that? This bitty bitty. Why does this say now it's 48? Wait, no. Why does that have an F at the end? That's what I hate. So many different fucking things for it. Why? There we go. This is the right bitty I want us to see. pays dividends too? What? It pays dividends too? That's titties on my dong. I love my fucking schlong. I didn't mean to be wrong. Boo doo doo doo. Might have to buy this Chinese stock. They're going to be the world's largest EV. What about they sell in Europe? They sell in Europe. Total revenue. 200. Cost. Huh. BYD. Surprised this guy's not fucking with my shit yet. Hey, Mama Cat. I love you too, Mama Cat. He's got 2 more people than me. This is not what I want, Boyd Gaming. Expected to reach an average price by 2035, 445. Oh man, 300% in a decade. Triple your money. Published till 2040. You think it's gonna drop that much? What? To 40s? Hell no, they're not losing that much money. Then it goes back up. Hmm. 2023, they're saying it could be the biggest, largest. Will be the largest EV stock in 2030. Automobile looks quite different. Electric cars will likely be the best sellers solely because of auto manufacturing. Hold on, I gotta make my moves. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. It's possible for a meeting conversation to bring up without BYD, Tesla, and Volkswagen. Yeah, they own 18% of the market share was 13%. What was it? It was based in China. Immediate. What the fuck? Immediate investment concerns rise. Not only are there different account standards, but the Chinese government could step in and do as they please without any care for shareholders. Additionally, sorting through financial information isn't as convenient as it is for United States-based companies. Because of that, I will pass. Fuck Tesla. Fuck him. Up in the hood and you know what's good. Like saying, get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Horsies. Nay. Tesla. Nope, not buying a Tesla. Why do people think it's gonna get down to $44? Of course. Is it because of the tariffs? People are seeing it going down. I mean, if it drops that much, I will fucking be happy as a clam, I suppose. I just don't get it. It's such a better company. He has all of his cards. begs this cash in. So he's gonna try to take over all of that. No, he's gonna go around. Okay. Okay. Well, you gotta fight me now, bitch. I gotta take away 2 more to make him lose 1. I guess now you don't have 20, but if you take this over. How do you get 5? Oh, wait. It's minus 2. It was right. It's not 6. I still got more people. Now we're tied. He's about to cash in again. Is he gonna cash in again? Yep, 10. Defense. I got 27, so I can't bitch about that. Ugh. No, because I'm one-on-one. I can't play and read at the same time. They keep saying it's gonna fall. Maybe I gotta wait. Maybe I got to wait. 3-1. Whatever. Nope, I'm not supposed to win. That's alright. I did good. Stupid. Bitty bitty coming through. I like some fucking titties. So apparently I need to wait on this stack. GG's. See, these people keep saying it's the time. Oh man. Conflicting reports. Processing the results of my loss. Alright, now I can kind of go to bed. At least work towards it. Read about this stock more tomorrow.